Let's go. Get high. You need to get you need to get high. Let's go. Hey, get high. Get hype, 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 get hype. Hey, welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to another edition of the show. As we're about to get started here, as you guys can see at the top right hand corner, or should I say at the top of the chat, you guys will see me leaving a little message there. You guys can read that message. But basically the gist of the message is I just want to thank you guys for the support, for supporting the show. And if you guys want to continue if you guys want to continue to see the show moving forward, just hit that like button and show your support with either super chat or donations, because it does help out our show for us to continue to move along. So I appreciate you guys, man. Hopefully you guys are doing well. You guys had a great weekend. I just been busy working. As you guys know that I did a video talking about that water-cooled PlayStation 5 and everything. And I think moving forward, what I'm possibly going to do is I'm going to do videos on the weekend for people who really want videos and such, and then do live streams Monday to Friday. You know what I'm saying? Because being that this channel is mainly a streaming channel. I mean, you guys made it that way. And so I'm going to do videos. So let me know what you guys think. Videos Saturday and Sunday. I mean, that's cutting into my day off, but videos are normally quicker for me to make than doing a live stream for like almost 3 hours, right? So I think moving forward, I think that should be good. You know, give you guys a video if there's anything going on over the weekend, because normally news and stuff like that is really, really slow. And then depending on the time period, we might have gameplays here and there. But yeah, I would say Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday for the streams, and then Saturday and Sunday for videos, depending on you know, what's going on. If it's a busy weekend and everything and there's like a whole lot of topics to cover, then there might be an exception. But for people who, generally speaking, really want that video, you know what I'm saying, like they miss the live streams during the week, because you know everybody have different exceptions. They miss the live stream during the week and stuff, and they really want to get a bite-sized version of the show. You know, I can do something. But yeah, so yeah, you know, for the week period, you know what I'm saying, Monday through Friday, that's when the main audience, the people who really want the streams, you guys come out here, man, show some love, hit the like button, show some love with the super chat, so show some love with the donos, man, and that will help us continue to progress forward with the show, because it just takes a lot of time and money and stuff like that to really do this thing every single day. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just gonna keep it real with you guys, but I appreciate y'all. Thank you so much, Trail the Dragon, with the $5 super chat. Thank you so much, man. It says, what up, Marlon, man? I'm doing okay, bro. I'm out here, you know what I'm saying, busy grinding for you guys. So I'm doing great. I hope you're doing okay. We got some topics to go over. Congratulations, Xbox. You know what, man? Give credit where credit's due. Microsoft out here making big things happen with Xbox and everything. And I just want to give them my token of appreciation as a gamer. Like I said, we still got to wait for the games. As you guys see the title, some unannounced titles are going to be dropping this year, and it's going to be huge. So give credit where credit's due. Just get Xbox a tactical nuke. If you're an Xbox diehard fan, or if you're an Xbox fanboy, you need to rejoice because that Bethesda deal has gone through, and this is good for Xbox. And I'm happy because the future looks bright for Xbox, because a lot of these games that are up and coming, like Starfield and like the next Elder Scrolls, I mean, this is huge. You know what I'm saying? This is really, really huge that Microsoft will get these titles day one on their console, whether they're on, Game Pass or anything along those lines. That is beautiful. That is good. You know what I'm saying? Because like I said, it's about time. It's about time Microsoft, just get up off the ground and fight back. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're making it too easy for Sony to win. Too easy for Sony to win. Too easy for Nintendo to win. So bravo, Microsoft, Phil Spencer, making that bold move. Say whatever you want to say about Phil Spencer, but I think the man is doing a great job at Xbox, considering that Don Matrick wasn't really doing such a great job. I mean, Don Matrick, there was some goods here and there, but I think Phil, love him or hate him, there's some things that I feel like he shouldn't say. It's just the way how you say certain things, but give credit where credit's due. You know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, being in the front seat of Xbox is not easy. You know what I'm saying? You got to make them big decisions, and this is what the brand needs. The brand needs games. And while a lot of people will sit here and sort of focus on, how could I put this? They'll focus on the spec sheet of things, right? They'll sit there and they'll focus on T-flops and RAM and all of this type of stuff. Like, let the developers worry about that. They are the ones that needs to worry about how much RAM is in there, how fast is the processor, how fast is the SSD. Let them worry about that. As consumers, we need to worry about the games. You see what I'm saying? As consumers, that's what we need to worry about. And so, bravo to Xbox. Let me give them another round of applause, man. Give credit where credit's due. You know what I'm saying? That's a big round of applause for Xbox closing out that deal. And this is good. This is really, really, really good. You know what I'm saying? I'm happy and everything. So the sky's the limit. There's a lot of titles that is going to be getting ready to drop anytime now. You know what I'm saying? And it's crazy. It's a wonderful time. It's definitely a wonderful time. So let's go over some of these topics. I'm going to summarize these topics that we're going to be going over. Do me a favor, make sure you guys hit that share button as well while you're hitting that like button. If you're just coming in, there is a message at the top of the stream, so you can go over it and look over it and just show your support, just show your love if you want us to continue to do this. All right, so I appreciate y'all. All right, so our first thing that we're going to be going over here is a rumor. Okay, this is a rumor. This is not confirmed by Microsoft. So please, I don't want anybody. Sorry, guys. Where's my I had to get that out. I don't know what's up with that, but let me get some hand sanitizer on because I sneezed. But yeah, so we're gonna be talking about this particular rumor here, and this has to do with an Xbox event that's supposed to be happening this week. So obviously, because of that whole Bethesda deal that went through and everything, yeah, it seems as though that Microsoft is supposed to be holding an event this week to basically go over the future of Bethesda and, obviously the future of Xbox and what they're going to show. I think it would be nice, which we're not going to go too in depth right now until we get into the main part of the show. But I think it would be nice is if they can show off something, you know what I'm saying, to really like put the icing on the cake. And I feel like one of those games should be Starfield. You see what I'm saying? Just to kind of put the cherry on the top of the deal and say, hey, look at Starfield built from the ground up for the Series X and the S. You know what I'm saying? Like, man, that would just be insane. And then we really can see what the Series X can do and whatever else they would, want to show off or something like that. I think that would just be legendary. But we're going to get into the meat and potatoes of this so-called event that's supposed to be happening this week. And we have a specific time frame on when this event is supposed to be happening. So strap on, because if you're an Xbox person, there's plenty of news and information here today for Xbox people and PlayStation as well. So both sides of the camp. Like I've always said, if you're an Xbox boy, if you're a Nintendo boy, we don't have anything Nintendo today, but PlayStation and Xbox, you guys need to get hype and excited if you're on that train, okay? Also, we're going to be talking about Microsoft's acquisition of Bethesda and how it's been approved and everything. We're going to talk about that. We're also going to be talking about Xbox Director of Programming is talking about, he is hinting at some big Xbox unannounced titles. I mean, let's go, man. This is what gets my wheels turning. This is what gets me excited. You know what I'm saying? When you hear it ain't no bullcrap rumor or she say, he say, or old McDonald had a form type thing. This is the real deal. You're hearing it from the horse's mouth. You're hearing it from somebody that works at the actual company or corporation. And in this side, we're hearing it from the director of Xbox about these unannounced titles that we've been hearing about for so long. So I think this is, while we don't necessarily have a lot of strong PS5 titles besides what we already know about, I think this is Microsoft's chance to really shine, you know what I'm saying, and to really come out here and really show Sony like, hey, look, you better release God of War this year. Make Sony release God of War. That's what I'm talking about. Sometimes you got to show your competition like, hey, we messed up the last generation, we ain't gonna mess up this generation. You gotta show your opponent that, listen to me, man, I'm not gonna let y'all keep winning. You understand? And that's with anything in life, bro. You can't just roll over and let people keep stepping on you, bro. Like you got to get up and you got to fight what you know is right. You got to fight for what's right. You know what I'm saying? If you know it's right, you better fight for it. And I think Microsoft, they're in the ring right now. They've been getting all type of haymakers, all type of uppercuts left, right, and center from Sony and Nintendo, just tag teaming on them. And I think that this is a beautiful opportunity for them to put the gloves up and say, hey, you know what, man? We tired of getting beat down by y'all. Force their hand. Force Sony's hand. Bro, this is what you do. You see what I'm saying? Force their hand. Force them to make, you know what I'm saying, certain decisions when it comes to the games. Like, you just been letting Sony win. You see what I'm saying? So if you're letting somebody win, bro, they're gonna be like, oh, okay, we don't even have to try. You understand? Obviously, some of the delays that we're dealing with is beyond Sony's control because of COVID and, you know, all of that type of stuff, which we already know. But force their hand. At least if I was, you know, Phil, that's what I would do. I would force their hand. I'd be like, you know what? Since it don't seem like God of War is coming out, we haven't seen any marketing stuff for God of War. We're going to force your freaking hand. We're going to push you and be like, come on. You see what I'm saying? You got to do better than Horizon, not knocking Horizon. But as far as we know right now, we got Returnal, we got Ratchet and Clank, we got Kena Bridge of Spirits, and we have Horizon Forbidden West. Right off the top of our heads, maybe I'm missing some other stuff here and there, but those are the big ones. You see what I'm saying? Returnal, that's the next big Sony exclusive. Kena Bridge of Spirits, Ratchet and Clank, and Horizon. Force their hand. Come out with something that is going to compete with those four titles, especially with this Bethesda deal. You need to put Xbox on the map. You need to come out here and show the world why you're the most powerful console and the best place to play. You see what I'm saying? Like, you need to show out and force their hand to come up with something. Okay, well, Gran Turismo is delayed. We need to have something bigger to go up against Microsoft, because like I said, we know Halo Infinite or Halo in general is not on that scale like it used to be. So force their freaking hand. We got some bad news for my PlayStation fellow fans out there. For my PlayStation supporters, I thank you guys for the support. This is for you guys. This is not good. This has to do with Uncharted 5. And like I said, I know a lot of you guys were sort of waiting and hoping that the secret San Diego studio that we've been learning about since, I think, 2018, right? is like working on Uncharted 5, right? That's what everybody was thinking about. Like they were thinking like, dang, like, and then we got reports basically saying that particular studio is their whole mantra is revitalizing titles. You see what I'm saying? So automatically ding, 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 ding. What have they been doing since 2018? A lot of people was assuming it was Uncharted 5. And while I would love Uncharted 5, and then after that, I think that will be it. I know some people are like, I'm done with Uncharted. I don't need another Uncharted game. I mean, this is like the fourth installment and out of the main series, because you know you got them other little spin-off Uncharted titles and everything like that on Vita and all of that. But it's just like some people, they just had enough with Uncharted. They're like, okay, we get the whole premise of it. And some people are like, yeah, I would want Uncharted 5. Well, the lead voice actor, no bueno. As far as he knows, no bueno. But we're going to go into some details on that, because it's like, yeah, wow. And if he don't know, then I'm guessing maybe that's it. I mean, if you're working on something and you have an approach, or maybe, who knows, you know what I'm saying? But we're going to dig deeper into that one. We're also going to be talking about Resident Evil Village file size as well. And this game I'm looking forward to playing. Apparently, this is going to be the most ambitious Resident Evil title yet that they have ever done. Apparently they're going to be outdoing themselves with this Resident Evil title. So we're going to be talking about the file size as well. And Xbox dropped a new commercial for the Series X and S, basically stapling it as the best place to play based off on press and everything like that. So we're gonna go into that whole particular sort of commercial. And we're also going to be talking about Sony's surprise. Yes, apparently Sony surprised their Arabic PlayStation account was teasing a surprise, and that surprise is revealed. So we're going to talk about that surprise, okay? We're also going to be talking about a new potential PlayStation IP, or it could be, I don't know, for PS4 or PS5. We don't really know at this point. So we're going to talk about this new PS, IP, whatever it is. And we're going to talk about the actual studio that is going to be, bringing this title to life and everything like that. So that's going to be very, very interesting. And we're also going to be talking about the DualSense controller. We do have an update here that's basically talking about some of the latency and how that actually works and everything like that. And we do have some miscellaneous stuff, and then we're going to be wrapping it up with some Q&A for you guys today. So hopefully buckle up, get excited, get yourself something to drink. Whatever refreshments you guys drink or want to have, feel free to do that now. Get you some food, get you some popcorn. I don't know what you guys drink or eat or whatever the case may be, but yeah, strap up, because for the next 2.5 hours, your boy is going to have you covered. All right. So if you're listening to us on anything, Spotify, Apple, whatever, wherever you're listening to us on, we appreciate the support. Thank you so much for your continued support. Now, let's get to the actual shout out portion of the show here. So go ahead and tag me at Marlon Gaming Nation, or if you want to super chat and say hi, feel free to do so. I thank you guys so much for the tremendous support. So let's move my attention over, and then we're going to dive deep into the topics that we have. So let's get the shout outs out the way. Let's address the family, and then we're going to move on to our next portion of the main show here. All right. So with that being said, let's go ahead and dive right over into it here. Sean, what's going down, bruh? And what's going down? PlayStation Forever. How you feeling? How you doing? Your PlayStation is coming on March 11th. That's beautiful. Henrique, what's going on? Wildlife, how you feeling? Burrito, what's up, man? How you doing? Tumper World, let's go, my guy. We out here, man. Let's go. Skillful, let's go, man. We out here. Shout outs to my sponsors as well. Thank you so much. Seriously, thank you to all the sponsors. You guys are the real MVP. And if you want to help out the channel even more, you could go ahead and hit that join button, sign up for just $5 a month, and you get tons of perks. All right, so appreciate that. What's going on, Sean? Thank you so much, man. NG, what's going down, bro? How you feeling? Joseph, how you feeling? Young, what's going on? Samurai, what's going on, bro? Thank you so much for the support. Get hype. The Only Cleveland channel, what's up, man? How you doing? Vato, what's going on? Vinny, how you feeling, sir? Thank you so much for the tremendous support. Tron, how you doing? Ron, how you doing? Sim City, how you feeling? JR Sawyer, what's up, man? Keegan Moore, how you feeling? How you doing? Thank you so much. Cop, what's going on, man? Kevin, what's going on? Luis, Terry, Brandon, Ray, Adrian, hello guys, what's going on? LOL, Corvin, let's see here. Harry out, what's going on, bro? Richards, what's going on? Weem, what's going on? Rob Jones, Frank, let's see who else we got. Vinny, what's up, man? How you doing? I am Optimus Prime. Brian M, let's see here. Chucky Boy, what's going on, man? How you doing? Richard Farmer, what's up? Dallas, TJ, shout out to my sponsors, man. Thank y'all so much for the support and supporting the channel. Free, what's going on? JR Sawyer, what's going on? Ali, what's up, man? The Silent Gamer, what's going on? PlayStation Kings, what's going on? Bit, what's going on? Flame 07, what's up, man? We out here, man. JV, what's good? Let's see. Wheezy F Baby, don't need no introduction. What's going on, my guy? Thank you so much for being a sponsor. Phoenix Awoken, thank you so much for being a sponsor, my guy. Sean, what's going on? Let's see here. Dre, what's up, man? Hey, Juan, what's going on? Jose, what's up? Jose, my man in the building. Let's go, man. It says follow you on Twitter. Okay. How you doing, man? How you doing? Thank you so much, Jose, for being a sponsor, man, and for supporting the channel. It says help Marlon keep his lights on. Yeah, there you go. Help keep this show going, man. Help keep this show going by hitting the like button, hitting the share button, and super chats. So like I said before, that's what it is. If you guys want me to continue to do this Monday through Friday, support the show with super chats and donations, you know what I'm saying, and hitting that like button and participating, you know, and then we'll have videos on the weekends for people who really need it. So I appreciate y'all. Rob Jones, what's going down? Hey, Annie with the $5, man. Thank you so much, man. It helps out the show. It helps out, you know, everything that we got going on. So I appreciate you, man. Thank you so much. And with the $5 donation, says Flame07 says he loved the show. Thank you so much, man. I appreciate the love and the support. Yeah, we doing okay, man. You know, just grinding for you guys, man. That we just grinding. Whiskey, what's up, man? How you feeling? He says, what's up, Marlon? How have you been, man? Been grinding, been working. Haven't really been doing too much gaming. Just been, you know, staying busy, man, you know, working, trying to find ways to expand the show, you know, responding to emails and everything like that, man. So, you know, I just been busy working, man, just been grinding. So thank you so much for the support and the love. You know, I appreciate y'all. Make sure you guys hit that like button, hit that share button. Like I said, it shows in the support, man. If you guys want to continue to see something, you guys are going to support it no matter what. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not worrying about that. All right. So thank you all so much. Annie, thank you so much for the $5, man, for the $5 super chat. I appreciate that. He said, yeah, I beat Demon Souls already, bruh. I am or Lamb, Lama, thank you so much for being a sponsor, man. I appreciate the love and the support. Thank you so much, man. Soto, what's up, man? Thank you so much. He says, haven't watched you since the PS5 launch. Hope you have been getting a steady income since. I've been trying, man. I've been trying. Like I said, when it comes to income on YouTube, considering what's been going on with YouTube, like I said, the only way I'll be able to do this, continue to do this full time, is the streams. That's why I do the streams Monday through Friday. And the only way that we're going to continue to do this full time is if you guys continue to come here, watch, hit the like button, and show some love with the donos. You know what I'm saying? That's the only way. That's honestly the only way. I'm just going to keep it real with you. So you're right, bro. You're right. You know what I'm saying? So I appreciate that. So the more you guys like, the more you guys show up for the show, the more you guys, you know, drop, you know, super chats and stuff, it's the more it's going to continue to help me to do this full time. So I'm just going to keep it real. You know, it haven't been easy, but hey. It says, yo, with YouTube subscriber number stuck at 45K. Yeah, YouTube right now, they haven't been pushing the channel as much. I don't know why, but they haven't really been pushing the channel as much. And so I haven't been getting a lot of subscribers, new subscribers. And basically what's happening is telling me, when I look in the analytics, it's telling me that basically only subscribers are watching the content and fewer newer people are seeing the content. So hopefully we can get up out of that rut, because we've been at 45K for the past 3 months now. You know what I'm saying? So I'm praying to God that we can get a little bit of you know, push and everything like that, and then we can, you know, move from there. But I'm trying, man. I'm trying each and every day to push the channel. We have a PS5 giveaway. And the thing is with giveaways is that, you know, you have people that will sub and then they will unsubscribe. Like, it's so stupid. Like, I don't understand it. So that's why I say you can't use giveaways to grow your channel. You just have to just try to grow your channel organically and have people that, you know, is willing to consume that content. Dallas with the $2, man. Thank you so much for the $2, my guy. I appreciate the love, man. That definitely helps out the show, man. So I appreciate you. Thank you so much. But yeah, you know, that's just how the whole gist of it, you know, that's how everything works. All right, so are you guys ready for the news? Let's get right into this, man. Let's get right into this. Ron says, keep making great content, Marlon. No one else on YouTube doing it like you. I'm trying, man. I'm trying. You know what I'm saying? I'm not tooting my horn or anything like that, but I at least try to do the best that I can, you know what I'm saying, every single day, and try to make it the best experience that I possibly can for you guys. And this is the reason why I love going live, is because of the interaction. And hey, Anthony Moon, what's going on? Tim Walker, what's up, man? It's been a while. I haven't seen a lot of you OG PS5 boys in a long time, but hey, I appreciate y'all. I know some of it has to do with YouTube not sending out notifications, but I appreciate y'all, man. Thank you so much. JJ, what's going on, man? Appreciate the love and the support, man. I love y'all. Thank you. Brian Kelly, thank you so much for being here. And Casper, what's up, man? How you doing? King Mo in the building. Thank you so much, man. I appreciate y'all, man. Thank you. Because like, people don't understand that it takes a lot out of you to be consistent with this every single day. You see what I'm saying? Like Monday through Friday, live streaming for almost 3 hours a piece and the work continues after and before the show. So I'm never like finished working. I'm always researching, looking into emails from companies and moving on to the next thing as far as the show goes. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, the main thing is, as long as you guys want to continue to support the show, you guys know what to do. You know what I'm saying? Because like I say, it costs me money to keep this thing running. You know what I'm saying? I'm paying almost like $200 and something a month just for the internet. You know what I'm saying? And then other services that I do use, you know, to for the streams and such, cost me a lot of money. You know what I'm saying? So, and then, you know, keeping the lights on. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just keeping it real with you guys. It's not an easy thing, but I'm trying. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to give you guys the best quality that I possibly can. You know, new equipment, all of this stuff. You know what I'm saying? So I appreciate y'all, man. I really do. Thank y'all for the support. Siberia Wolf says brand new. Jay-Z, what's going down, man? Appreciate the love, man. Thank you so much. All right. So with that being said, welcome aboard, Siberia Wolf. Make sure you subscribe and turn on that notification bell. Welcome to the channel. All right, so let's get on with the news here, guys. We're going to talk about this Xbox event because it's been dry out here. Can't you guys agree with me that it's been dry out here for all of us gamers right now, especially on the next gen side of things? It's been dry out here. You know what I'm saying? Like it's been really hard, I think, for a lot of people to really like transition with, you know, next generation and everything, because it's like, dang, like what the heck is actually going on here? Like we need some games. We need like an event. Thankfully, Sony gave us a state of play. I mean, it might not be the state of play that a lot of people literally wanted, but hey, this is just the reality. This is actually what's happening here. So we do have a rumor here that stated that Microsoft is likely to hold an event this Thursday. Are you following with me? This Thursday. Okay, detailing the future of Bethesda. Now, we know that, yes, the deal went through and everything like that, you know, for Microsoft with the whole Bethesda and ZeniMax and everything like that. And so that's beautiful. Like I said, congratulations to Microsoft and Bethesda and ZeniMax, you know, for inking that particular deal, and it actually went through. So this is going to be huge for Xbox and everything like that. Now, this rumor is stemming from Jeff Grubb. Okay, so Jeff Grubb, you know, he's a big part of the industry. He works for VentureBeat. He has been credible in the past about some things, so this is not some fly-by-night person and everything like that. And we had Jeff Grubb on the show before, so this is nothing new, you know what I'm saying, as far as who Jeff Grubb is. Now, check this out. He said that the first thing that points towards this event is from Jeff Grubb, who has been keeping track of gaming events over the last year and is known insider who has revealed a lot of information in the past ahead of an official announcement. Now, Grubb updated his schedule with an event on March 11th titled "What's Up with Xbox Bethesda Acquisition." And so maybe he's just trying to hint, or I don't know, but that's what they're saying. March 11th is supposed to be the time frame where Xbox comes out and they say, hey, look, the deal it went through, this is some of the stuff that you guys can expect from Xbox moving forward with Bethesda games. Maybe they can show off Starfield or something like that. And like I said, this is huge for the Xbox brand, because at the end of the day, Bethesda is a huge company. They have a lot of studios, you know what I'm saying? ZeniMax being the parent company. Welcome. Thank you so much, man. So we'll see. We will see. Hopefully this event can really shed some light on the Xbox brand and sort of, is it lagging? Am I lagging? Let me know. Am I lagging? Am I dropping frames? Let me know. As far as I know, on my side, I'm not dropping any frames. I like taking a look at this, but we're hovering over 600 kilobits, which is enough, more than enough for this. But yeah, so Skillful basically said that we got you, Marlon. These are trying times that you may be going through, but I believe your blessings are on the way. You have been a blessing to my life, encouraging me during some personal things that I've had to endure lately. God sees your heart. Thank you so much, man. Thank you so much for the $5. God bless you and your family. God bless your store basket. I appreciate that. And so it lagged for 30 seconds. Really? Are we good? It said it lagged for 30 seconds. It's saying excellent condition on my end. It was lagging still. Let me know. Let me know if it's good. Let me know if it's good. But yeah. So, honestly, it was buffering. Oh, it's good. Okay. Just let me know, because it's saying excellent on my end. Everything seems to be fine. Yes, 30 seconds. You're good now. Okay, it's good now. Okay, cool. Maybe it's just YouTube. I don't really know. If not, drop down the FPS. Not FPS. Drop down your resolution, because it's at 1080p 60. So if it's buffering for you, drop down to a lower resolution. Okay, drop down to like 720p or something like that. That's one of the main reasons why I stream at 720p, because I know some people's internet can't handle 1080p 60. So let me know how that turns out, because if not, then I have to, drop it, just drop down your streams down to a lower resolution, and that will probably help with the buffering. All right, so let's continue here. So yeah, I'm hoping to see what happens with this Bethesda deal, and you know what they're going to talk about. Obviously, they're probably going to show off some stuff. My thing is they need to show off that freaking Starfield, you know what I'm saying, and really sort of get people hyped, because everything else right now I don't even think is ready to show. You know, they don't have anything else ready to show right now. I mean, I'll be shocked. Maybe they might show off some trailers or something like that to sort of, you know, get the hype level going and everything like that. But hey, get excited, get hype. I'm very, very excited for this Xbox event. It's been a while since we heard anything or had any sort of event from Xbox. So this is pretty good. And as you guys know, the deal actually went through and everything seems to be on a uphill from here. So I'm very, very excited about this, and I know some of you guys are literally hype right now. How is the stream running? It's saying that it's excellent condition right now. It's saying excellent condition on my end. On YouTube's end, it's saying excellent condition. So I don't know why is it lagging for some of you guys, and I haven't dropped any frames, thank God, on my end. So it seems as though that everything should be okay from you guys' end. But anyways, we're going to go ahead and we're going to continue here. All right. Now let's talk about these Xbox unannounced titles. Okay. Let's talk about these Xbox unannounced titles, because this one right here is very, very interesting. Siberia Wolf, thank you so much for that $5, man. Really do appreciate it. Let's see if you leave any messages there. Wait, what's going on? Oh, that was kind of weird. Siberia Wolf with the 5 says, I hope Microsoft announce the release term for Age of Empire 4. I know some people love Age of Empire, so that will be very, very interesting to say the least. So yeah, let me know. Guys, if it's not lagging, please let me know if it's not lagging, because I don't know why he's spamming saying it's lagging, and everything is excellent on my end. There's no lag or anything like that that's actually happening. So just let me know. All right, so let's talk about these unannounced titles and everything like that, because I know a lot of you guys are literally hype right now for these unannounced titles and everything, and I'm excited. I'm literally excited to see, because Xbox, they need some games. They literally need some games. You know what I'm saying? And I am very, very excited to find out. I know some people were saying, like, what was it? Forza Horizon 5 is supposed to be dropping. You know what I'm saying? This year, that will be good. But I don't know what Sony is going to do, though, because Gran Turismo 7 is delayed till next year. So I don't know what Sony would have to sort of combat that and everything like that, but we're just gonna have to wait and see. Stardust with the $5 says, some people just using McDonald's Wi-Fi, that's why. Thank you so much for the $5, man. I appreciate the love and the support. Thank you so much, man. Appreciate that. It's lagging, but not too bad. That's crazy. I don't know why it's lagging. It seems like it's perfect on my end. Maybe it's just YouTube. It's probably YouTube. Okay, so let's dive right off into this particular information here, guys. And let me go ahead and show you guys the actual article so you guys can see for yourselves on where I'm reporting this information from. So it says Xbox director says some 2021 games haven't been announced yet. It says during this week, Iron Lords podcast, Xbox director of program management Jason Ronald hints at big Xbox unannounced titles for 2021. This is amazing. This is good news, like I've been saying before. So Ronald, who is Xbox Director of Program Management, was a guest on this week's Iron Lords podcast, where he talked about the state of Xbox Series X and S. The conversation peaked when Ronald was asked about Dolby Vision's implementation in games and whether he has seen any unannounced titles using it. Now, carefully quarantine his statement, Ronald said, I have seen a lot of things internally that I'm excited for everyone to see later this year. So later this year, it seems as though they're going to really drop the big gun on everything that they have in the pipeline. It says, furthermore, on being asked what's his most anticipated game of 2021, he said, not all games that are releasing this year have been announced. Wow. So yeah, this is huge, man. This is really huge. And I'm hoping because he's hyping this thing up, and he's saying that there's a lot of stuff that he's excited about that haven't been announced yet. That's crazy. I'm excited, bro, because I got my Series X sitting right over there, and I really want to put this thing to good use. And just to hear that, because right now on the surface, we know about what? The gunk. We know about Flight Simulator coming to Xbox. We know Halo Infinite is coming out, and there's Scorn, and there's probably like a few other titles, but I'm talking about like big AAA stuff besides Halo Infinite, because all that other stuff I just mentioned is sort of like a AA experience, like the gunk, you know, not knocking the game or anything, but I just feel like it seems like a AA type of game. It's not like a big budget type of AAA blockbuster type of title. It's just a chick going around with a vacuum and sucking up like mud and all this type of stuff. And it kind of puts you in the mind of Ratchet and Clank, but at the same time, it's like, we'll see how that particular title does. But to hear that there are some unannounced big Xbox exclusives or titles that are supposed to be slated for this year, this is not the first time we've been hearing this. I mean, we've been hearing numerous reports about some unannounced Xbox titles. And, you know, like I said, for me personally, I'm excited. I'm literally excited for the Xbox brand, considering that we just got this Bethesda deal. It actually went through. Xbox is going to be either having an event, or they're going to have a big blog post on the Xbox Wire, you know what I'm saying, talking about all their plans and everything and what have you. But this is really good, because this makes Xbox looks really good in the high side of gamers. Like, people can be okay with buying a Series X now, because they know, okay, they can expect Bethesda titles to be released on Series X and S first. You know what I'm saying? Maybe there might be some exception to the rule. Like, we know Deathloop is going to be on PS5, and we know that Ghostwire Tokyo is going to be on PlayStation 5. Now, we don't know if there's any other Bethesda titles that is going to be coming to PlayStation 5 in the future, but as it sits right now, it's going to be exclusive to Xbox. It's going to be exclusive to Game Pass. And so I think that's going to be a huge selling point already. If you guys remember that a lot of people was buying Xboxes like crazy. They were trying to buy as many Series X's as possible, because they were like, dang, like Microsoft is about to acquire ZeniMax Bethesda, and it happened. So I feel like this is going to be a big sales surge for Xbox now with the Series X. The hardest part right now is you can't really find a Series X. You can't really find an S and everything like that. I mean, there's stock here and there that will just jump up sporadically, but that's really as far as it really goes. And so I'm excited about this, man. I'm literally excited. I'm literally hype. And I know a lot of you guys are literally hype as well. Hey, the man, what's going on, man? If you're brand new to the channel, make sure you do me a favor and click that subscribe button. Turn on that notification bell to where you never miss out on the next show that we do have here Monday through Fridays. You never want to miss out. All right. So thank you so much. So yeah, let me know y'all thoughts about what these unannounced Xbox titles could potentially be. I would say one of the titles that I can expect this year in my prediction is Forza Horizon, like the next Forza Horizon game. And I would say that will be huge, considering that Forza Motorsport 8 more than likely is not happening this year. It's probably going to be next year. And I think that would it will make sense for that title to come out next year, considering that Gran Turismo 7 is coming out next year. So those two simulation titles going head to head. And then Sony needs sort of like a Drive Club or something like that. Whatever happened to Drive Club? Is the studio closed down? I don't really know what's going on, but I think it would just be dope to have a PlayStation exclusive racing game to go up against, you know, Microsoft. You know what I'm saying? Because we know that, you know, Gran Turismo 7 is delayed, so they need something. So maybe one of those unannounced titles could be Forza Horizon, the next Forza Horizon, and maybe it could be something. Maybe Scalebound might be one of those titles. You know what I'm saying? Like, quote unquote unannounced, or it's being revitalized. Maybe Scalebound might be making a comeback. I mean, who knows? You see what I'm saying? I think Scalebound would really kind of set the scale for Xbox and sort of give the gamer sort of that action adventure type RPG type approach. I think that would just be dope if they could just find a way to sort of make that happen. You know what I'm saying? Or it could just be something altogether, you know, a little bit different. But we'll see though. We'll definitely see. All right. So let me know y'all thoughts in the comments section and everything. So all right. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to move on to our next topic at hand. I don't know how many people really want sort of a Uncharted 5. I don't really know how many of you guys want an Uncharted 5. Hey, Samuel says, I love your channel, man. Keep it up. Thank you. Thank you so much for the support, man. I appreciate you. Thank you so much. God bless. How many of you guys want an Uncharted 5? We got some of the meatier Xbox stuff out the way. The unannounced titles that are slated for the Xbox Series X and S. Supposedly an Xbox coming out this year. Coming from Xbox Director. Hey, what's going on, Kana? He says on 11th of March, rip Sony. Why are you saying that? Oh, you just sub? Thank you so much. All them new subscribers, if you're just watching us for the first time, we cover PlayStation, Xbox, and we cover a little bit of Nintendo. So if you're interested in all of that, we do have gameplays on here as well. So if you're interested, click that subscribe button, turn on that notification bell, man. Thank you so much. It's always good to have new people come into the channel. All right, so let's go ahead and let's talk about this PlayStation stuff here when it comes to Uncharted and everything. This is insane right now. So Uncharted 5. Now, I know a lot of you guys are telling me right now that you don't care about Uncharted. You know what I'm saying? You're done with it. You know, you've been on the fence with Uncharted and everything like that. And it's just kind of a crazy type of situation because I know that some of y'all are burnt out with Uncharted at this moment in time, which is completely understandable. We're on the 4th installment now. And so it's completely understandable that a lot of you guys are just on a burnout. Now, let's go ahead and let's dive right off into this here. So, Nolan North. Okay, for a lot of people who don't know Nolan North, you can't call yourself an Uncharted fan and you don't know. He's the main voice actor behind Nathan Drake. He's the one that's been doing it for years. You know what I'm saying? Every Uncharted title, as far as I know, Nolan North has been doing the voice of Nathan Drake. And so, here we go. Just like the whole Spider-Man 2 situation with Yuri, and Yuri basically saying that, you know, Insomniac haven't contacted the main cast or contacted him behind anything Spider-Man 2 related. But now he did say that it's a possibility that they've already started development on the game. I know that Insomniac is working on, you know, multiple titles and everything. They just dropped Miles Morales, and then now they're trying to finish up Ratchet and Clank. So Spider-Man 2 is on that horizon. But listen, Uncharted 5 was heavily rumored to be in development with this secret Sony San Diego. Well, it's not a secret studio anymore, but it was in the past. You know, it was a brand new studio back in 2018. Apparently, Sony had that studio and they were supposedly working on Uncharted 5. Well. Nolan North has not heard anything about Uncharted 5. And if anybody would hear anything, and I'm pretty sure that he will be on the strict NDA anyway. If so, you kind of have to look at this both ways. Maybe there is an Uncharted 5. Maybe they're not. Maybe they're not. You know, not a thing right now as far as the Sony San Diego studio actually developing this title. But you know what I'm saying? When it comes to unannounced titles, you got to be careful. You can't put anything out there because it will come right back to you. And you know how NDA is and everything like that. I'm just saying. I said somebody said flush it. Fantasy Gamer with the €5 says, can LOL be muted? He's cussing. He's causing trouble in the chat every single stream. Hey, LOL, just chill, bro. Just chill. All right. Just chill. Try to make this very good for everybody. All right. So yeah. So Nolan North is basically saying that he haven't heard anything pertaining to Uncharted 5. So I don't know at this point. We're just going to have to really wait and see what happens with Uncharted 5. Now, listen to this. It seems as though that North has finally cleared the air around Uncharted 5, answering a fan during the Get Good Live's latest episode. He says, if they are making a new Uncharted, I don't know about it. He says, in truth, Nolan North fashion, he says, if they are and I don't know about it and I am not in it, I am going to throw some hands. Oh my God. He said that we are going to have some serious problems. We're going to have some problems. And like, how can you make Uncharted without Nolan North? You know what I'm saying? It's just not going to be right. You know what I'm saying? Because it's like, you're making Uncharted and then you have somebody else voicing Drake. Like, it's just not going to be right. You know what I'm saying? It's just not going to be right. But I appreciate that. Hey, Phoenix, appreciate the love and the support, man. All right. So there you guys go. It don't seem like, you know, Uncharted is a thing. Maybe it is a thing and he really can't really talk about it. You know what I'm saying? He really can't talk about it because he's under strict NDA, but only time will tell if we're going to be getting an Uncharted 5 or a next, you know, chapter in the Uncharted series. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section down below. And all right, so let's go to our next topic at hand here. We got to talk about Resident Evil 8. Now, let me see in the chat right now. How many of you guys are literally Sing, what's going on, my guy? Appreciate the love and the support. How many of you guys are excited for RE Village? Are you guys excited for RE Village? Let me know in the comment section, man, because I know some of you guys are hyped. Some of you guys are excited and everything. And I know some of you guys can't wait for the next demo before the game is being released and everything like that. So we're going to be talking about RE8 now. And we do have some information here to go over. And I know some of you guys are pretty pumped and excited. The demo didn't really give you much of really anything because, hey, they have us on the edge of our seats, and I understand it was just a showcase and everything like that, but RE8 I think is literally going to be amazing. It says Starfield, TES, Fallout, Doom, Wolfenstein, God of War, and Last of Us. Hey, I'm telling you, check this out. Are y'all ready for the file size? Check this out. And I'm pretty sure the Xbox Series X and S version is going to be the same. It says that Resident Evil 8 Village file size hinted at for PS5 and PS4 in a store listing. And it's saying right now 50.02 gigabyte, which 50 gigs is really not that bad. To be honest, I think for some people that have PlayStation 5s right now that are running out of storage, it shouldn't be really that big of a concern right now, considering, you know, a lot of the games. And the last Resident Evil game that we had, which was Resident Evil 7, was 20 gigs at launch. So, I mean, this is really not too far-fetched, like too big or anything like that. But this is coming from the Microsoft Store. Okay, so this is actually for Xbox Series X and S and Xbox One. PlayStation 5 and PS4 version is going to roughly be around the same because, yeah, all the same versions is going to be around the same. So the Microsoft Store has posted a listing for Resident Evil Village file size, which reveals that the game weighs in 50.02 gigabyte on Xbox Series X, S, and Xbox One. Now, this suggests that the PS5 and PS4 version of Capcom survival horror title will clock in around the same. So they're saying that it's going to be around the same there. So yeah, this is pretty interesting. And so here's a complete breakdown on the information. Let me go ahead and show you guys the actual article so you guys can see where I'm getting this information from. So as you can see here, it says it's worth pointing out that this is a bundle that includes Resident Evil Village. So the actual game itself is actually smaller, the standalone game. So Resident Evil Village clocks in at 35 gigabyte. Wow. So that's on the smaller side. And of course, Reverse is 15 gigs. So Reverse is 15 gigs and Village is 35 gigabytes. So I don't know if you can split up the installation. Like, say, for instance, maybe you want to, it says, anyone excited for this game isn't a real Resident Evil fan. Oh my God. Hey man, it looks good. They've been hyping it up. The guy who actually worked on Resident Evil 4, he's saying that this is one of the best Resident Evils. And mind you, RE4 is one of the greatest next to 2 and 3. 2, 3, and 4. I think it's just the greatest. Of course, Code Veronica as well. You might as well throw that in there. You know what I'm saying? But bruh, and of course, Outbreak was good too, but not on the level of 2 and 3 and 4. You know what I'm saying? 7 was good. 6 was trash. 5 was You know what I'm saying? Like, you can count on your hands the good Resident Evil titles and everything. And so there's just a lot of hype that's surrounding Resident Evil 8 right now. But yeah, 35 gigs, basically 50 gigs combined with the multiplayer portion, which is Reverse, being an additional like 15 gigs. And then the actual main Resident Evil game, which is Village, is going to be 35 gigabytes. So I know a lot of diehard Resident Evil fans is like, bro, Marlon, are you on crack? How are you hyped for this particular title? And I know some, diehard Resident Evil fans, they really want that third person, over the shoulder type experience, because that's what a lot of people are used to when it comes to RE. Ever since Resident Evil 7, we've been approached with this whole first person aspect, and I know a lot of people don't necessarily really like that. So it's kind of like, can we go back to third person? So yeah, I think they're gonna keep it like this for the time being, but we'll see how that actually turns out. Now, you funny. Now, let's go ahead here, guys. We do have a new trailer that's actually been brewing up, and this is very, very interesting. I just wanted to highlight this. So Microsoft is saying that the Series X and the S is the best place to play when it comes to next gen. That's what they're basically saying. It's the best place to play. Beautiful marketing, right? You know what I'm saying? You want to tell your consumers that, hey man, forget everybody else. Our platform, our systems are the best place to experience what you're trying to do here. And so let me go ahead and show you guys this particular trailer here. I don't know if y'all seen the trailer, but let's go ahead and show you guys the trailer. Let me go ahead and cut the actual music here. And as you guys can see, let's go ahead and yeah, this is basically Digital Foundry and the press and everything like that.
The word is out. Game Informer hails the Xbox Series X as an absolute powerhouse. And Digital Foundry describes the Xbox Series S as the most affordable and efficient.
Most affordable and efficient next-gen machine. It is. It's most affordable and efficient. I can say that. But it's not the most powerful though, because the digital PS5, I think, is more powerful and the better next gen machine. But how they actually worded this was the most affordable, which it is, and efficient. Yeah, it is. You know what I'm saying? Because of the design and the ergonomics and everything like that. So I agree with Digital Foundry on that one.
Next generation machine. Get ready to power your dreams with what Games Radar is calling the best place
Eric
to
Preston,
play.
thank you so much for becoming a sponsor, man. And there you guys go. That's pretty much the whole
new Xbox.
Xbox trailer and everything like that. So give credit where credit's due. The Series X is definitely the most powerful Xbox, you know what I'm saying? And of course, the Series S being the more like cheaper, more affordable, type approach and everything like that. So yeah, you got to give credit where credit's due. Now, best place to play, that's up to the gamers. You see what I'm saying? That's up to you guys. Best place to play, I think that's literally up to you guys, because the crazy part is right now you can't even find one. First of all, best place to play, but you can't even find one right now, to even begin with. So it's kind of like, for some people, they're looking at it like, yeah, bro, like, I can't find one. there's no place I can find a system right now. So some people are still, you know what I'm saying, struggling and everything like that. But hey, it is what it is. I got you, D. I got you on Twitter. Don't worry, bro. Don't worry. All right, let's go with Sony surprise. Apparently, Sony was teasing, or the PlayStation Arabic account was sort of teasing a surprise. And I knew it wasn't going to be no big surprise or anything like that, because it's like, okay, we already had a state of play already. And what else could this potentially be? Like, what could this surprise be? I know some people was hoping like it was going to be some sort of game announcement or something for the PlayStation 5 or something. Sorry, guys, or something along those lines. But listen to this. PlayStation Arabic account tweeted out something earlier, like last week or like late last week, basically saying that they have a surprise or they're teasing something for PlayStation. Turns out that it is PlayStation launch, the PS5 launch in Egypt will take place soon. So that's pretty much what it is, because I know that the PS5 is not fully worldwide right now, and you know, they're taking their time and stuff like that to kind of make sure that everybody in the world can get their hand on a PlayStation 5. So that is the whole surprise, right? Basically, Sony will be launching the PlayStation 5 in Egypt, because I know recently they did India. So I know some people over there in India, you know, have probably gotten their hands on a PS5. Not everybody over there, but, you know, maybe a select few people. But now Sony is getting ready to launch the PlayStation 5 in Egypt. That's crazy, considering that the system came out in November. It's crazy when you live in certain parts of the world and everything like that. But it said that the PlayStation 5 launch in Egypt will take place soon. Sony announces that the PS5 will launch in Egypt sometime soon, but details about how the next gen consoles will be held are still slim right now. So obviously we don't know how they're really going to dish it or anything like that, but this is what we're actually dealing with. It says that the official PlayStation Arabic Twitter account, which covers the Middle East region, teased the announcement with a series of posts between March 4th and the 6th that showcase some sort of like Arabic sort of messaging in a sort of like code solving style approach and everything like that. And it turns out that they're going to be launching the PlayStation 5 in India, and it will be taking place really, really soon. So yeah, a little bit of bummer there for people who was sort of really expecting something big or whatever the case may be. But there you go. It's going to be launching really soon in Egypt. It says, let's be honest, the hype of Sony right now is that, yeah, the hype is really not there. I'm just going to keep it real with you guys. The hype is not on the forefront. Same thing with the Series X, both consoles. Like I would say 3-4 months ago, I mean, people was out here losing their freaking minds. You know what I'm saying? People was looking for every bit of news that they can get about both consoles. Now that both consoles are out and people still can't get their hands on them, yeah, it's still crazy, bro. Like, it's still crazy. Like, the hype has died down drastically. You know what I'm saying? Does it mean that you know what I'm saying, both consoles are garbage? No, it just means that that's with anything, you know what I'm saying, in life. It's like, you know, any piece of tech, you know, before it comes out, people are going to go crazy for it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, oh my God, they want to find out as much information. And that's why my channel literally blew up. You know what I'm saying? Like it did, because I was one of the main ones every single day covering nonstop PlayStation news, and people were subscribing, people was coming for more every single day. I mean, we had over 1,000 people in here. You guys remember, over 1,000 viewers coming back for more every single day because they want a bit of information. Every little bit of information counts. You know what I'm saying? When it comes to the PS5, when it comes to the Series X. Now that both consoles are out, people don't really care anymore. They're just waiting on the games. You see what I'm saying? So that's the nature of the beast. That's just how, you know, the system works. You know what I'm saying? Is either you adapt or you get flushed out. And you don't want to get flushed out. So let's talk about this new PS5 or new PlayStation IP. I'm just going to say new PlayStation IP because I'm pretty sure it's going to be on PS5 because, yeah, PS5 is Sony's newest console, even though it could potentially be something cross-gen as well. But needless to say, we're going to go ahead and we're going to dive right off into this for you guys, because, you know, you get excited when you hear, you know, stuff about new PlayStation IPs and everything like that. And I think that's very, very exciting for a lot of people. And so with that being said, we do have a job listing here. And, you know, this is insane because this is coming from Housemarque. And we know that Housemarque and Sony, they have worked in the past with, you know, numerous titles and everything like that. But I think that Sony should acquire Housemarque. Now, let me see in the chat right now. I know that a lot of you guys want them to acquire Bluepoint, which I think that I wouldn't be surprised. I think they should acquire Housemarque, and I think they should acquire Bluepoint. I think both of those studios Sony needs to really have on their belt. Now, the downside to Housemarque next title, which is Returnal, which is slated for the end of next month, is that a lot of people don't think that that game is worth $70. Now, I think that what Sony should do is give it the Destruction All-Stars. Dang, is there anybody that plays Destruction All-Stars? Like, if Sony would have released that game last year for $70, yeah, I think a lot of people would have been pissed off. Like, Sony, I love you, but you on crack. Like, what are you thinking? This game is not $70. And that's the same approach that a lot of people are looking at, you know, this particular title, Returnal. It's a rogue-like third-person action-adventure title. And I know a lot of people are looking at this like, I'm not paying $70 for this. So I think they should give it the Destruction All-Stars approach, where they put it in PlayStation Plus and make it free, right? For a certain amount of time, maybe 2 months, 3 months or something, and then put it back on the market for $70. You get what I'm saying? Because I feel like a lot of people will say, no, Returnal is not worth $70. Are you insane? It's worth $50. Some people will pay, I think a lot more people will pay $50 for Returnal than $70 or $60. You get what I'm saying? $60, I think people will buy it a lot more. $50, I think, will be a win for that particular title for a lot of people, because that's what I've been hearing around the community, is that they don't want to spend that type of money. But either way, Returnal right now is their next big title, but they're hiring right now for a lead producer. Okay. And Housemarque is looking for a lead producer for a new game project. Okay. And it's basically talking about some of your responsibilities for this particular lead producer for this new game. It says high quality game. So this seems like it's going to be on the level of Returnal as far as high quality, because that's one of the biggest titles that they have ever done. You see what I'm saying? Because they did Resogun and they did some other titles here and there, and it's just kind of like not on the scale of, you know, Returnal and everything like that. So Returnal, like, to me, looks pretty good. I know some people are not going to pay $70, but we're going to try to have a giveaway for the title. We're going to support Housemarque as a studio, and then we're going to kind of move along. But yeah, this could be a high AAA, high quality, high action type of title, but we just really don't know. But I'm telling you right now, this got to be for PlayStation 5. I mean, what else could it be for? Kyle with the $2 says that I have a PS5 in the cart on Walmart app. Keep it in there. Keep it in there. Hopefully when they do have, you know, more and everything like that, you can just go ahead and get it, and you'll be good to go from there. So keep it in your cart. It says a lot of people are going to return that Returnal. Hey, listen, for $70, and here's the thing, the price is going to drop very quickly. The price is going to drop very quickly. I would tell you guys that right now. For a title like that, a new IP, and a lot of people already saying that they don't want to pay, I can see Returnal coming to PC. Because remember, Jim Ryan did say that there's going to be a slate of PlayStation games, you know what I'm saying, that are going to be coming after, you know, Days Gone. I can see Returnal being that title. Probably, I'm hoping that it sells well within a year. I would say, I don't know, maybe within 6 or 8 months, sales might die down. Who knows? It might shock everybody and the sales might continue. But I would say literally no more than a year or so, or under a year, I can see that title going to PC. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't see this title just being exclusive to PlayStation. Heck, if we got Days Gone, if we got Horizon, you know what I'm saying, going to PC, then come on, man. You know what I'm saying? And those titles are just much more bigger budget, AAA, nothing towards Returnal, but I'm just saying, you know what I'm saying? So you kind of have to think about it that type of way, that Sony is looking at a lot of their bigger blockbuster titles that are not selling as well anymore, and they're pushing them to PC to drive more, you know, awareness to the brand and get more people to sign up to buy a PlayStation 5. That's really the trick. You know what I'm saying? So if some people, they don't mind waiting a year or two to play a certain game, while some people want to play it day and date. If you want to play it day and date, then you're going to have to buy the console. That's the thing. You're going to have to buy the PS5 or PS4 or whatever you want to play. If you don't really care about playing the latest and greatest day one, then you can wait a year or two and then they'll port it over to PC and everything like that. Hence why we're getting Days Gone, hence why we're getting Horizon. But I think Returnal is going to be in that same vein. I don't know if God of War is going to come to PC. I think it's only going to be certain titles that are going to be coming to PC. You know what I'm saying? Certain big exclusive titles. I just don't see God of War being on PC. Heck, they should have, if they put Horizon for Zero Dawn on PC, why not put God of War 2018 is old, right? It's going on its third year since it's been out. And people don't understand that this is why it makes sense for God of War Ragnarok to come out this year, because yeah, God of War 2018 came out 3 years ago. You know what I'm saying? Like roughly about 3 years ago, coming up in April, it's going to be 3 years. So why not God of War? You know what I'm saying? Why not God of War come into PC? I think it's certain titles. You know what I'm saying? I'll go crazy if God of War comes to PC, bro. I don't know. I just don't see it happening. Or Spider-Man. I think it's just certain titles, but we'll see. You know, we just got to wait and see what they do and everything like that. All right. So with that being said, we're going to get to the miscellaneous stuff. Don't worry. Let's talk about the DualSense controller now. And the DualSense right now is really not doing so well, guys, as far as like people are having all sorts of issues with. I don't have any issues with my controller. I'm just going to keep it real with you guys. I don't have any issues with my controller. I know some people are like, "Oh, I'm having drifting issues. Oh, I'm having this issue." The only thing I had issues with was those two faulty PS5s that I came across, but I don't, generally speaking, have any sort of major issues with my controllers at all. Like, I don't have any issues with my DualSense. They work when I pick them up and I put them down, you know? But here's the interesting part. The PS5 DualSense latency test suggests no difference between using it wired or wireless. So doggone it, if you plug that USB C inside, where's that cord at? I like demonstrating. You guys get the idea of what I'm saying here. You can plug that USB-C cord in here and you can play with it, but there won't be no difference. Oh, here it is. Here's my USB-C cord. So you can plug it in. Basically what they're saying is you can plug it in via USB-C and it's the same as using it wireless, which is crazy because, you know, wireless sometimes, if you're doing things over Bluetooth and everything like that, you know, it gets interference when there's a lot of stuff going on over the airwave and everything. But yeah, they're saying that there's literally no difference between both of them, you know, if you use it wired or wireless and everything like that. So I'm going to go ahead and dive a little bit much more deeper into this so you guys can understand exactly where this is actually coming from. Now, this is coming over from Reddit. And we had someone that did some testing here. It says the user noted that they were sitting pretty close to the console when using it. And as such, there could be stability issues when sitting further back, or if there are obstacles interfering with the line of sight between the PS5 and the DualSense controller. Now, that said, it seems that the controller performs well with both connections. So with obstacles being in front of the PS5 and the DualSense, it performs well. If you have it plugged in wired, you know, because some people have their preference and everything like that. There's some people like playing with the wire. Some people like, you know, doing it wireless. You know, it just all depends on the actual situation. Now, these results suggest that Sony has fixed the issue that the DualShock 4 had, more input lag wired than wireless on PS4. So basically, they're saying that Sony fixed that issue. You know what I'm saying? Because the DualShock 4 had more input lag wired than it did wireless. All right. Now for the DualSense on PS5, but those improvements do not apply to the DualShock 4. I say issue in quotes because how much you care about this will vary from person to person. You know what I'm saying? So if you're playing competitively and things like that, this might be an issue for you and everything like that. But hey, considering that if you're playing competitively and you have a lot of people that's around you and stuff, it might interfere with the Bluetooth like signal and everything like that. All right, so we do have a miscellaneous topic here. Shout outs to my boy D for bringing this to my attention. Wow. Are you guys ready for this one? Are you guys ready for this one? Yeah, let's go ahead and change the title. This is crazy right now. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to change the title for this because this is going to spark a very good conversation with you guys. So we do have breaking news. Again, don't get too excited because we don't know where this is actually coming from, right? We don't know. So we're going to dive deep and find out where. Okay. So let me go ahead and show you guys the title real quickly so you guys can see what's going on and everything like that. And basically, let me do. Okay. Let's see. 5 nano node. Okay. All right. Let's go ahead and show you guys this really quickly. All right. Hold on. Let me give you guys the full scoop, baby. Okay. 23. Okay. I just wanted to add this to the title. So we got some breaking news here that we're going to go over, and so that you guys can actually see exactly what's going down. Okay. PlayStation 5 Slim. I'm going to say that again. PlayStation 5 Slim. I know. This is crazy. This is crazy because we still got PS5. We're still sitting at PS5. So it's kind of like, how dare you talk about a PS5 Slim or a PS5 Pro or anything like that? How dare you talk about that right now? Listen, we ain't trying to deal with no more new systems right now, or even talk about. We know they're coming. We know that a PS5 Pro is coming. Come on now. They did it with PS4. Why not do it with PS5? We know a slim version of PS5 is definitely coming because a lot of people have been complaining and everything like that about the size of the PlayStation 5. So yeah, most definitely, it would be crazy not to make a slim version of it because that would sell like crazy, because some people are like, man, the PS5 is too big. It's too big for my setup and everything like that. So I'm not really too hype about that. You know what I'm saying? Like me personally, I love the PS5, you know, the way it is. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, granted, I know some people's setup is different. Some people are like, yeah, my entertainment center is literally just, you know, too small for the PS5. Well, buy a bigger entertainment center for your PS5. Check this out. So we do have breaking news here coming from Notebook Check. They're saying that Sony PS5 Slim tipped to utilize TSMC 5 nano node with production slated for 2023. Now, I do have to agree, probably around that time, yes, I can see a Slim. You know what I'm saying? I could see a Slim. The PS5 came out, so 3 years later, a new console. Yeah, I think that's fair. a Slim, and then maybe a year after that, a Pro or something like that. Or who knows how they're going to do it. But yeah, 2023 sits right in the middle, right there, for a Pro or a different, refresh of the system, because you don't want to piss people off in 2022 with another console. You know what I'm saying? Like, they're gonna be like, dang, like, we already had issues all of this year in 2021 trying to get a PS5, and then you're gonna hit people upside the head in 2022 with a new model. No, that's just going to be bad for business. So I'll say 2023 sounds like more of a reasonable time. Hopefully there's no delay, and hopefully COVID can probably phase all the way out, or at least be lower at that time, so mass production can actually, happen and everything. So in context, it says Sony may have only just released the PS5, but the company is already making moves for what would appear to be a new console. Now, please do not take this. I put a big question mark in the title. Do not take this as confirmation. We do know that companies always plan ahead. They have numerous prototypes sitting around and everything like that. Okay, Stardust with the $5 says, I don't think that's a good idea. They're splitting their workforce, making 3 separate systems. It's already hard to get. Exactly. That's why I'm saying 2023. Thank you so much for the 5. That's what I'm saying. 2023 makes sense, because right now we're in a pandemic, and, let's say the pandemic ain't going to clear up till probably like maybe end of next year, early next year, early 2023. So I'll say, yeah, it would make sense right now. But hey, 2 more years from now or 3 more years from now makes sense for a Slim or a PS5 Pro, because then production would be a lot better at that moment in time. So let's go ahead and reread this report here. It said that Sony may have only just released the PS5, but the company is already making moves for what would appear to be a new console. According to a report, Sony has signed on with a TSMC for its 5nm node for what could be a PS5 Slim. Okay. And so this is very, very interesting, to say the least here. And so let's go ahead and dive a little bit much more deeper so you guys can see the actual article. Let's go ahead and show you guys here. It says Sony's latest console runs on 7nm chipsets, but Red Gaming Tech, shout out to Red Gaming Tech, claims that the company, again, this is not confirmation that this is going to happen. So please address this. Do not get hype. You address this as rumors, because we don't want to get burned by he say she say stuff. Nothing towards Red Gaming Tech, but this is the situation. You guys already know how stuff like that go. We ain't gonna get no hype. We ain't gonna drop no tactical nuke or none of that. So Red Gaming Tech claims that the company has booked time with the TSMC in 2023 for its 5nm node. Typically, a node switch implies that a new console is in development, like with the move from 28nm in the original PS4 to 60nm with the PS4 Slim and PS4 Pro. Now, Red Gaming Tech asserts that Sony has assigned TSMC's 5nm node for a PS5 Slim. Although he stresses that this is more of a theory than a leak. Okay, so this is more of a theory than a leak. Okay, it says the company may be planning to release a PS5 Pro using a 5nm node. Okay, so that's what he's saying. That's crazy. 5nm node, that's crazy. Okay, now this is where I get lost in the sauce with, maybe some of you guys understand. I don't really understand the node. The smaller the node, like, was it more powerful the chip is? Maybe you guys can explain the node situation to me with the chip. I think the lower the node is, as far as the nanometer is, the better the chip is, or more powerful the chip is. I could be wrong, but some of you guys are more in line with some of this stuff than I am. But Red Gaming Tech believes that Sony would need to increase the console GPU die. Oh, it's much faster. Okay, see, Richard, you lost, right? Yeah, me too. I'm not going to sit here and be like some YouTubers trying to act like I know what nanometer means and node and all that type of stuff. It's more they're more efficient. Okay, so the lower it is, the more efficient it is. I see somebody said more powerful. Now, it says, but you build PCs. Remember? No, I build PCs. I do build PCs, but I don't really get off into all that technical stuff. You can build PCs, but you don't have to really get off into the processor and all of that type of stuff, and all the technology behind you can build PCs and don't even really know much about that type of stuff. And I to be honest, I don't know anything about, nanometer stuff and all of that type of stuff. I'm just going to keep it real. I build them, but I don't necessarily know, what I'm saying? Everybody have their weaknesses when it comes. Some people know about this stuff. But he's saying that they would have to increase the GPU die size. So to go with that 5 nanometer. So I guess that actually makes sense, because then you're having a much more faster. Some of you guys say that means it's going to be a faster processor. So that means the GPU has to be, matching the CPU, because otherwise you don't want everything to be on balance or anything like that. All right. Now, listen to this part right here. It says ultimately a PS5 Slim would probably consume less power than the PS5, obviously, because it's a Slim. Just like the PS4 Pro, it obviously consumed less power. Okay. And it's just more efficient, and obviously a smaller chassis. And so a lot of people, get excited about that. So check this out. It said that the PS5, along with having a smaller footprint, as its name suggests. Now, however, 2023 may not be the release date of the new PS5 models, though, while a 2023 release would mirror the 3-year refresh point. So which Sony took with the PS3 and the PS4. That's what I'm saying. 3 years sounds more reasonable, because you don't want to piss people off. And I think a lot of people would be excited. I don't think the PS5 Slim would be more powerful in general over the PS5. Like, it's not going to be a huge, it's probably going to be, maybe with a smaller nanometer chip, it's going to be like a little bit faster, more power efficient, and, it's less heat and everything like that. But I don't see it being more powerful, like overall more powerful. That's where you will get a Pro. You see what I'm saying? A Pro would fit in that freaking bill. Like, it will fit perfectly. That's why you call it a Pro version, because faster GPU. They will increase the die on the GPU and a much more powerful CPU, more RAM, and all of that type of stuff. Now, I know I'm kind of going crazy with all this tech stuff, but let me ask you guys this. With all the reports, and there's another thing that, just to kind of piggyback off of this. There's an article from Tech Radar that is saying that they're concerned about the PlayStation 5 overheating when Sony unlocks the SSD. Okay? For a lot of people, I build PCs, so I know this. Them NVMe SSD sticks get really hot. That's why you need to make sure you have a good motherboard, a good enough motherboard. You need to make sure you have a heat shield, a proper heat shield over that NVMe, SSD, because those NVMe SSDs gets really, really hot. And so they're saying that once Sony unlocks that and we're able to buy the certified ones that we can use on the PlayStation 5, Sony is supposed to up the fan. You see what I'm saying? To operate a lot harder and everything like that, so that it can cool down the system, so that NVMe SSD won't overheat and cause problems. And that's probably one of the main reasons why Sony is taking their time with this whole SSD situation, because they are probably doing numerous tests right now to make sure that the PS5 does not overheat, and probably changing the frequency of the fan to make sure that everything is going to be running smooth. That's what Tech Radar is saying. I think it actually makes somewhat of a sense, but that's the point of the matter is that, yeah, Sony can change the frequency of the fan, and they went with liquid metal. So liquid metal is very, very good because it keeps everything cool as far as the chip and everything like that. And so, I haven't really seen anybody complain about overheating as much. Now, there's a few little exceptions of people saying that their PS5 is overheating, but it's not widespread. It's not like a major thing, right? I haven't had any overheating problems with mine, considering that the one that I had originally sort of shut down on me while I was playing. I think that was more of like a bug, but not necessarily an overheating problem. Like, it's not a just like the DualSense, it's not a widespread, issue, with that. Now, I will say this. Let me ask you guys, riddle me this. Would you guys take, and I'm going to be real with y'all, do you guys think that Sony with the PlayStation 5 Pro, you think that it should go with a water cool approach? Considering, and the reason why I'm saying this, I know that's probably going to be more of an expensive approach, but it's a pro version, right? The GPU die is going to be increased because the GPU is going to be more powerful. The nanometer is going to be increased because obviously they're going to make it more powerful, whatever, for the processor. And RAM is going to be faster RAM, a little bit more RAM in there. So don't you think that they should go with, instead of going with a fan approach, it will be the first time ever that we could get a console. I'm just saying, call me crazy, call me stupid, but maybe that's just the PC guy in me building PCs is talking out. What do you guys think about a water-cooled PlayStation 5 or a water-cooled console? I'm just saying, maybe there might be some downsides to having a water-cooled console, but I'm just saying, to kind of keep things cool and make it more efficient, I think that a water-cooled PS5 Pro would just be insane, considering that's the first time ever. You see what I'm saying? That a company you would do that. But I don't know, maybe I'm crazy. Just say Marlon, you're crazy. You know what I'm saying? But they already invested in liquid metal. So I'm just saying, I think that would just be dope. You know what I'm saying? To have a water cooled system. But hey, some people saying that's stupid. Okay, well, maybe I'm stupid for saying that. But and of course, it also depends on the price as well, like how much they would but here's the thing. Remember, we heard people talking about liquid metal and complain about liquid metal, like the lifespan of liquid metal, it doesn't last long. How long does liquid metal last? I think I heard some people was saying that liquid metal only lasts for like 3 years or 4 years. And I was like, what? No, I think liquid metal, as long as it's being contained and it's not seeping out, you know what I'm saying, of where you trap it at, you're good. You see what I'm saying? I think it can last more than 3 years. Maybe I'm crazy, but if you look it up, I've been using liquid metal in the past on computer builds. You know what I'm saying? And never had any issues, no overheating issues or anything like that. It's better than the traditional thermal paste. And the fact that Sony went with liquid metal than, traditional thermal paste, that shows you that, look, they're really serious about the system lasting a very, very long time and not running into, any sorts of, issues or anything like that. But hey, we'll see how that actually turns out. Massive insurance liability put in water cooling in a console. That is true. Like I said, you're going to run into some situations. It says fan CPU better long 6 hours and 34 to 45 degrees Celsius. Interesting. But yeah, Sony did a very good job, trapping everything. All right, guys, so let's go ahead now to the question portion. If you do have any questions, feel free to ask me any questions. And you guys did magnificent today with the with hitting the like button and showing a lot of support with the donations and everything. So I appreciate you guys. So if you have any questions or anything like that, you can do super chat. You can tag me at Marlon so it can pop up with a orange thing, and then I'll be able to see it. All right, so thank you guys so much. So we're at the question portion now. You guys have any questions? It says, all I have to say, expect a lot of lawsuits. You talk about something water cooled, right? I get Sony for a water cooled. Yeah, I mean, if people can have water cooled PCs, why not have a water cooled console? I'm just saying. You that clumsy? It says, I'm going to buy a water cooled PS5 version when it's out. One for me and one for my dad. Hey, let's go. Let's go. It says, what is something you're needing right now for your show? Actually, what I'm needing right now for the show, obviously, I would need another monitor, which I'm actually working on. I'm waiting for them to come out with 4K monitors. At least the ones that are like, HDMI 2.1, because I want to be able to game on it and kind of give you guys accurate information on how some of these games run and stuff like that with, a 4K monitor, because the monitor that I have right now, it's not the greatest. So I'm actually working. Shout out to Jose, because he was actually donating for us to get one of those and everything like that. We got a mic and everything. We got the iPad. We got a decent enough camera, as you guys can see. Capture card, I would say, would be the next main thing, because the capture card that I'm actually using right now, I'm having issues with. So I would say a capture card. We'll definitely need a capture card for the show. Let's see here. It says, do you really believe we will get Elden Ring this year? It's a huge possibility, but I think it's delayed, bro. I think it's delayed. It says, Marlon, we need more PS5 news. I know, it's been slow, man. It's been really, really slow. It says, are you gonna finish Mortal Shell? Yeah, I'm probably gonna get back into it. I know that there's not a huge demand, but I'll probably get back into it, to be honest. It says, want you easy live streams. There's nothing to say. Okay. Okay. It says, why didn't you talk about Apex Legends coming to Switch? Yeah, I did talk about Apex Legends. I've been talked about it, coming to the Switch and everything like that. And ever since when it got announced. It says the PS5 is cooler than the PS4 Pro. It's not incredible hot, but it's pretty good in heat. Yeah, the memory is the only element that's not properly cooled, and apparently the expansion slot. That's what I'm saying. People have been saying mixed bag things about the NVMe slot, but I'm pretty sure Sony is going to do something. It says maybe do a year in review if there is no news. Interesting. That's good. That's good food for thought. Let's see here. It says, is Sony going to fix the coil whine issue? I haven't really heard anybody really talk too much about that anymore. So, and I think from what I heard, some people said that theirs don't do it anymore. So it's really not a widespread issue, but yeah. Let's see here. It says Nintendo needs to make a GameCube 2 for full 4K 60 game. Yeah, keep dreaming. Keep dreaming. It says, Marlon, I have no idea why you got that dono with my name on it. I never did anything wrong, but more bread for you. Wait, your name right next to the dono? What you talking about? LOL. Raiden says, Marlon, what studio from Xbox are you most? I'm looking forward to what was it? Obsidian. And I'm looking forward to what was that? What's the studio name that's working on the new Perfect Dark? I can't even think right now. Liquid Supreme, what's going on, man? Appreciate the love and the support. How you doing? If you're brand new to the channel, Supreme, click that subscribe button, man. If you love everything PlayStation, Xbox, we cover Nintendo stuff, PC stuff from time to time. Appreciate that, man. Thank you. They don't want any more Uncharted, but want more GTA 5 year after year. That is true. That is true. Initiative. That's right. Initiative. Yep. Initiative. Yeah, that's what I was kind of thinking about. The Initiative. Yeah, I'm excited to see what Initiative does. Obsidian. I'm excited. You know what I'm saying? Obviously, Rare. Who is working on Everwild? Yeah. Need to see what's up with that title. You know, I'm excited to see what's up with that title. How that's going to turn out. It's like a Breath of the Wild type of approach. Says, Marlon, when are you playing live again? Really soon. Seem like you guys enjoy that. Really, really soon. Obsidian, Ninja Theory, Coalition, The Initiative. Yes. Yes, all of those. Who is working on State of Decay? Says that article may be specs for the new announced VR headset too. They said PS5 Slim, so I don't know. It says, do you think some game companies are lying saying COVID? I mean, I don't think they're lying, because I do know that working from home remotely can put some, strain on a lot of things. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I don't think they're lying. I don't think they're lying. When is the next live stream? We stream every single day, Monday through Friday. There are some exceptions for the weekend, but I think reverting to videos on the weekend, I think will be good for some people. So we're going to, we have streams Monday through Friday. We try to aim for 2 o'clock every single day, 2 p.m. EST every single day. That's what we try to aim for when we stream. So yeah, Monday through Friday, and then Saturday and Sunday, we shell out some videos for you guys. Bean. Oh, nice and lovely, bro. That's how you feel? Bravo. Let's see here. Release date of software update for PS5. Supposedly a software update is supposed to be dropping this month, but it's supposed to do something to your TV, like for your QLED TVs, right? It's supposed to update it so you can do your 4K 120 and everything like that. Yeah, I think it's only for like Samsung QLED TVs. But I don't think the next major software update might not be until the summer. It says Undead Labs does State of Decay 3. Okay. Yeah, I'm excited to see State of Decay 3. Some of these games have been worked on since 2017. I think some of these games should still be able to come out. Yeah, hey, you know what? I'm gonna be honest with you, bro. We'll see. You know what I'm saying? Like all this development time, we'll see. It says, cool, I love your content, keep up the great work. Thank you so much, Evil. I appreciate that, man. Thank you. Summertime for the update. Yes, SSD. It says, what about 1440p support? I think 1440p support should be in that summer update. They have to update 1440p, bro, because people are gonna lose their minds. People need that 1440p. That's why a lot of people are calling the PS5 a half-baked system, because they're like, dang, like no 1440p support, no storage. You know what I'm saying? They feel like the UI, believe it or not, some people they don't like the UI. They're saying that the UI is half baked, no folders. You got to go through all this different stuff to kind of go through everything, to turn the system off and all this, blah, blah, blah. It says, do you have more than 417 hours of use on your DualSense? Actually, no, I don't think I have 417 hours. Maybe, because I've been playing my PS5 like crazy. So maybe. It says but I don't have any issues with my DualSense. How did you do the Cyberpunk theme on your stream? Also intro and outro. Actually, it's something that's custom made. So yeah, it's pretty much custom made. So it looks like a lot of work, right? Yeah, it's actually custom made. It says, do you believe all of these games are coming out 2022? It's a possibility. I think there's still going to be delays in 2022. Trust and believe. There's a lot more stuff that's going to be coming out, but I still believe that there's going to be some delays as well. So it says, Marlon, what happened to Lost Soul Aside? Yeah, what happened to that? I think that game got fall by the wayside. Let's see here. It says, that's the best thing I like about Xbox is I can plug it into my 1440p monitor if I don't feel like gaming in the TV, hoping the PS5. Yeah, most definitely. Yes, only 1440p VR. Okay, it says, do you think Xbox Series X and S is gonna sell over 100 million units for the first time in Xbox history? Yes. I think it's a huge possibility than ever with this Bethesda acquisition, with all these, you know what I'm saying, new studios that they're buying behind the scenes and everything. I mean, they have over 23 studios now. So, I mean, the possibilities are endless. Put these studios to work and get us these high polished, because you can have all the studios you want. What is Sony's greatest strength, right? What is their secret sauce? What is their secret magic thing that they do? Is their studios. Their studios that crank out these high production AAA exclusive titles. That's really, really what it boils down to at the end of the day. That's Sony's secret sauce against Microsoft. It's not just how powerful the system is, it's the studios. It says, I thought 8K was impossible on PS5 or... Yeah, 8K for like streaming content. Yeah, for streaming content. Let's see here. Are they making an Xbox VR? Nothing that we know of right now. Sound quality is 100. Thank you. I mean, this microphone was like almost $300, so it better sound pretty good. This is like the best microphone I've ever had, though. Like, word up. Hey, Stardust with the $10 donation says that I know there's a lot of developers working from home, making it tough, but it's kind of ridiculous when two games come along and say only had one or a few developer making it like oh, wow. You know, honestly, like I said, man, you know, a lot of developers right now, you know, they're just doing what they're told. You know what I'm saying? They're just doing what they're told to do. And right now it's like a lot of them are working from home and a lot of them are working remotely and they can't really work the way they want to work. And especially you got to factor in, you know, mocap, you know what I'm saying? And with COVID and everything like that, that also, and I think that's one of the main things behind Elden Ring as well, is like, you know, development is like basically hampered because of COVID. Like they can't really do, you know, what they really want to do as far as mocap because of that, you know, so kind of have to get everybody tested and make sure everything is good before, you know, people can do mocap and everything like that. So it's just a lot of different factors that you want to throw in there as well. It says Marlon is ready to have something to play on his Xbox. Facts. Real talk, man. I'm tired of playing all these older games. I just want something fresh, high quality, AAA to play on my system. You know what I'm saying? Hey, bro. So do you think Nintendo will ever make a new home console that will be more powerful than PS5? No. I would say, heck, the rumored Switch Pro is supposed to be on the same power as the PS4, the base PS4, not even the PS4 Pro, the base PS4. You see what I'm saying? And what did Sony say? Sony basically say that the PS5 is 100 times more powerful. Y'all remember that? That is insane. Remember that before the PS5 came out, Sony said that the PS5 is 100 times more powerful. So yeah, even this Switch Pro that they supposedly coming out with, rumors are saying that it's on the level of a base PS4. So yeah, it still can't touch the PS5 in terms of power. You know what I'm saying? Because if you're on the level of a base PS4 in terms of power, then yeah, the PS5 is gonna smoke the Switch Pro. You know what I'm saying? And then here's the thing: when you're talking about power, that's not really Nintendo's thing. They're not gonna try to compete with, you know, Sony and Microsoft on that particular level. Where they're gonna compete is with the games. They're gonna let the games do the freaking talking. Like Jim Ryan said, they're going to let the games do the talking. So yeah, Nintendo is really not worried about, we need to hurry up and make a console that's more powerful than PS5 and Series X. That's not what they're about. What they're about is making their consoles powerful enough in order to facilitate their first party titles. You know what I'm saying? And make sure that their third party developers are happy as well. You see what I'm saying? Or they have something much more powerful enough, considering how old the Tegra X1 chip is. I think when Nintendo introduced the Switch with that Tegra X1 chip, it was already like 2 years old. Already 2 freaking years old. I think a year or two old. That Tegra X1 chip is old. But yeah, Nintendo managed to survive 4 years with that old chip. You know what I'm saying? So... And supposedly it's supposed to be having DLSS 2.0, you know what I'm saying, where you can actually have upscale 4K and all this type of stuff when you put it into the dock. So yeah, man. Oh, thank you so much, Anthony. Appreciate that, man. Says, I really want a PS5. I had no luck. I'm just glad I got at least Xbox. At least one next gen console, Xbox Series X. Hey, there you go. You got your foot through the door. There you go. It says, you do understand that the newest Tegra, is 2 year old and can still walk circles around PS5. What? Wait. So you telling me the latest Tegra right now can walk circles around PS5? Well, hey, I haven't did my research on the newest Tegra, so I can't say I agree or disagree with that. I didn't know. It says more crossplay, please, because PS5 players are, oh Lord. It says, do you believe devs show their games way too early just to I mean, most of the times they do. Most of the times these companies, just like God of War, they show doggone God of War Ragnarok, but that doesn't mean it's coming out this year. They put 2021 on there, I guess, to drive more sales, drive more hype for the PS5 and get people hyped up. But that doesn't mean that they're going to deliver. You get what I'm saying? A lot of these companies be doing that. Stardust with the 5 says, Nintendo don't worry about their fans are conditions to be driven off of nostalgia and kids aren't picky. Hey, there you go. Thank you for the $5, man. Appreciate that. But yeah, real talk. Thank you for supporting the show. Yeah, but it's a crazy type situation, man. It really is. Marlon, let's see. PlayStation had like 7 million PS4 sold by March and said 11 million PS5s by then, but nope. Yeah, they can't sell that much because here's the thing. They can't make enough. You see what I'm saying? The problem is they can't get the semiconductors. They can't get the actual, parts that they need from AMD in order to mass produce. There's a lot of constraints going on right now with supply. So yeah, they can't meet those goals. It's affecting everybody. It's affecting Microsoft goals that they have. Their certain quarter, they want to hit a certain milestone. They can't do that. When the PS4 was launched, they didn't have any COVID or any crazy thing like this going on. So yeah, those goals that they really set, they can't really achieve. I'll say the best year for next gen is going to be next year, because hopefully things kind of get better towards the end of this year with manufacturing. So when we get over into 2022, you know what I'm saying, things can start to pick up and everything like that as far as sales and whatnot. So I think 2022, considering that there's a lot of titles for both Series X and PS5 that's supposed to be dropping next year and beyond. It says, if Ratchet & Clank is the last game of this year, which is June, and nothing for fall, nor Winter. What do you think? Sony is in trouble? I mean, honestly, Sony knows what they need to do. They know that Gran Turismo 7 is out of the woodwork for 2021. God of War is still in limbo, and they're saying that from the latest ad that we have gotten so far, PlayStation ad, is indicating that Horizon Forbidden West is supposed to be coming out holiday this year. So I think that's going to be their big holiday push, and then they're going to delay God of War. That's what I'm thinking. It says, you want to give your PS5 away? We're actually giving away a PS5. You know, if you're a subscriber, we're actually giving away a PS5 at 50K. So whenever we get to 50K, we will be able to do that. It says, do you think PS5 is going to surpass PS2 or PS4 over 2 million? I don't know about 200 million, but I would say close to it. I would say it's probably going to outsell the PS2 and the PS4. Like I said, once we get into 2022, 2023, when production is not being halted by what's going on in the world with this pandemic, yeah, most definitely. Sky's the limit. Jared, what's going on, bruh? Let's see here. A Stardust X3 with the $5. Thank you so much for supporting the show, my guy. You've been killing. That makes you the top stream donator for today, my guy. Thank you so much, man. He says that too many companies are using the AMD chips as well. It's funny because I remember when so many channels was downplaying AMD, and now look at them. Yeah, AMD is up there, man. AMD is not like they used to be 10, 15 years ago. AMD has come a far way. You see what I'm saying? Far away with their graphics cards, and just far away with their processors and everything like that. AMD has come a far way. Now they're implementing their own DLSS technology like NVIDIA. And so you got to give credit where credit's due. And of course, Biden is investigating the shortages and make sure, you know what I'm saying, there ain't no crazy stuff going on with that. But at the same time, it's a lot of stuff to really even think about right now, guys. I mean, with the way how it is right now, everything is really dependent on AMD as far as both consoles. Now, it's not even just, you know, Sony and Microsoft hurting. A lot of tech companies like the phone makers, you know what I'm saying, with the phone chipset, what's it, Qualcomm or whatever their name is, you know, they're complaining, saying that they don't have enough, you know what I'm saying, components to really make them chips. You know, Apple is struggling with this stuff too. A lot of tech companies, Tesla is hurting, Ford is hurting. A lot of these car companies are hurting because they need certain chips in order to put into the car, into the cars and trucks, in order to get these things mass produced. And so it's not even just in the tech industry, it's everywhere. It's almost every genre that has to do with any sort of like tech, you know what I'm saying? Everything is hurting right now. You know, there's a lot of companies, a lot of car companies that rely on a lot of, you know, chips and stuff. And if those chips can't be mass produced, then that's why you're seeing, if you go to a car dealership right now, they have low inventory. You know what I'm saying? They have really, really low inventory on a lot of their stuff because it's like they can't get to mass produce. Same thing with Sony. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of companies right now that are struggling. Everything right now is at an all-time low. You know what I'm saying? Because COVID just is ruining everything. Everything, most people right now, what they're dependent on is unemployment, which is taxable. Okay. And they're dependent on stimulus. Some people are fortunate to still be working and still be making a lot of money and they're good, while some people is still struggling to make ends meet. I mean, that's just the reality. You know what I'm saying? Like, everybody is not going to be okay, you know, like, but they're just trying to get by with what they have. We got somebody crazy. Let's see here. Car manufacturers use Samsung for chip production. Samsung isn't struggling on production of chips. They're just expensive compared to TSMC. Interesting. It says, are you gonna watch the future of games on March 25th? Yeah, I'll stream it for you guys. I'll definitely stream it for you guys. That's no problem at all. I'll stream it for you guys. They say, hey Marlon, do you think that's Sifu will be sold to us or given on PlayStation? You know what? That's interesting. I think that they might be able to just, do that. I think they might be able to do that. They might be able to do that. Yes. I agree. I think they might be able to do that. FaZe, what's going on, man? He says, hey, Marlon, how are you, man? Hey, I've been hanging in here, man. Just trying to make ends meet. Trying to do this on the daily for you guys. You know what I'm saying? Trying to stay afloat, man. Trying to be consistent, putting God first, everything last, my guy. Appreciate you coming through, though, man, and supporting the show and everything like that. Man, we're 1 like away from 300 likes. We're doing brilliant right now. Let's do this every single day, man. Every single day. You guys want this show to keep being a success? You guys hit that like button. You guys donate and help us to continue to do what we do. All right. Appreciate y'all. It says, hey, Marlon, when do you think shortage device will be available for PS5? They said like the second half of this year, apparently. The second half of this year. Yes. Yeah, I don't know who those guys are. Listen, I'm not even worried about the negativity. I'm just focusing on the positive stuff. You know what I'm saying? Never let nobody try to bring you down. You know what I'm saying? Because they're not happy with what they got going on right now in their lives. So they want to try to bring you down. So it's okay, man. Let them say whatever they want to say. I've learned not to worry about what people have to say about you. Just stay focused. But I can see Sifu being sort of a PlayStation Plus title. I mean, they could throw it in PlayStation Plus, but if they charge $70 for Sifu, I'll be scratching my head. To be honest, hey, FaZe, becoming a new member. You know what? I'm going to up the membership. I'm going to change up some stuff on the membership as well. Yo, let's go, FaZe. Welcome. Thank you so much for becoming a new member, my guy. Appreciate you. Make sure. Oh, you say I've gotten my membership returned. Oh, appreciate you. Welcome back, FaZe. Welcome back, man. Thank you so much. The struggle is real. You know what I'm saying? But appreciate you, man, for re-ing up your membership. I'm going to have some new membership tiers that is coming up real soon. I just got to get them approved, but don't worry. FaZe, thank you so much, my guy. Appreciate you. It says like the price of Canterbury. Yeah, exactly. I would say Sifu needs to be $39. It needs to be $39. Like 39 or 40, maybe 49 is pushing it, but I say max $49. If they charge $70 for Sifu, a lot of people are going to be pissed. I'm going to buy the game, but I think Sifu needs to get the treatment, the Destruction All-Stars treatment, where they release it in PlayStation Plus, let people play it, get hyped for it, and then purchase it if they want it, after it runs its course on PlayStation Plus. But I would say that game can be no more than $50. If they slap $70 on Sifu, yeah, Sony crazy as heck. They're really crazy. You know what I'm saying? Because $70 is a lot of money to ask somebody to spend on a game or a movie or anything like that. People are tight with their money, bro. You see what I'm saying? It's just like if you go to somebody's stream and they're saying, hey, you need to pay me $70 for this, or you need to pay me $70. Nobody has to pay you a darn thing. First and foremost, let me shut that down. Nobody has to give you $70 for a darn thing. You know what I'm saying? It's optional. If people want to spend their money, they're going to spend their money. You see what I'm saying? If people see the value in something, they'll throw money at you. But if you're going to sit there and charge $70 to the mass for a game that they feel like should be $50, then it's going to show in the sales. Just like being a content creator, people only going to donate and support the content creators that they think deserve, you see what I'm saying, the support. You see what I'm saying? Nobody's just going to throw money at you. Like, I mean, who are you, Jesus? Like, nobody's going to throw money at you like that, bro. Like, and even Jesus don't need money. You see what I'm saying? At the end of the Bible, in the book of Revelation, it basically said that the road to heaven is paved with gold. You know what I'm saying? It's basically designed with gold in mind. So he don't need money. Jesus don't need money. You know what I'm saying? So you sitting here acting like I don't know, like you the second coming of the Almighty God or something like that. People just gonna throw money at you. You know what I'm saying? Like if you look at some of the popular streamers or popular entertainers, they can tell you when they first started out, bruh, it was a struggle. Ain't nobody fixing to throw money at you like that. Who the heck you think you is? Not gonna happen. You got to put that work in and you got to build that trust. Destruction All-Stars already flopped and died 2-3 weeks after. See, if they would have charged $70 for that Joker off the rip, it probably wouldn't. I don't know, man. It ain't even. I'll be surprised if Destruction All-Star sells 1 million units. I'm just gonna keep it real. I mean, I'll be shocked because maybe there is a select few people that won't mind, rocking with that particular title. Maybe there's 1 million people out there that, this is my type of game. I'll buy it, but I'll be surprised if it even do like 1 million or 2. To be honest, I'm just gonna keep it real. At $70. No, man, you are crazy. You know what you could do with $70? You could do a lot with $70. Zane, what's up, man? How you doing? You could do a lot with $70. So don't be crazy, man. $70 is a lot of money, at least for me. I'm not just going to take up $70 and just give it away like that. I ain't balling like that. Is it possible that any game console, any company can reach between 600 million to 800 million unit sale or reach 1 billion? Nah, unless it's mobile phones, you know what I'm saying? Unless it's mobile, but like console, nah. You're right. If that's the doggone case, man, Sony could have done it with PS2 and PS1 and PS3 and all that. Nah, not gonna happen. You know what I'm saying? Like on the mobile side, like phones and stuff like that. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? But console, nah. 600 million. Nah, man. Nah. Let's see here. Sony trying to get all that unemployment money with them $70 games. Hey, hey, man. Jim Ryan said that, hey, the cost of, technology is going up. Cost to make games is going up. So they charging $70. And they feel like $70 is a fair price for what you're getting. Says YouTube suggests the weirdo videos. When you search PlayStation after, I get so much alternate right content and hate channels. It's incredible between the quarterly and some other guy. This is refreshing. Hey, thank you so much. Hey, it seems as though YouTube is pushing the channel. God bless YouTube for doing that. I appreciate it. If you're brand new, subscribe to the channel, man. Make yourself welcome. Turn on the notification bell. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate you. We stream every single day, Monday through Friday, at 2 p.m. EST. So welcome. JS says, love you, brother. Will do more when I can. PlayStation, take my money. Hey, appreciate you, man. Says, do you think Sony should release these consoles or wait? I mean, of course, they're not going to wait, you know what I'm saying, because the console is already out. But I personally think that around this time, Sony, the hype should have still been there for the PS5, considering all the delays and storage is not ready yet. I think they should have delayed the PS5 till either summer or fall of this year. You know what I'm saying? When they could have mass produced a little bit more PS5s to go around. And maybe, hey, I'll be okay with keeping my PS4 for at least another, year. I'll be okay with that. PS4 is more than capable. You know what I'm saying? PS4 is more than capable. So I think, yeah, the bell don't work, man. The bell is broken. YouTube needs to refresh that. It says, do you think, let me see. Jim Ryan says more than he could chew. He says, with Sony is a possibility. Hey, them games. It's them games. You know what I'm saying? It's them games. It says, Marlon, I'll be a member soon, hopefully to see something new. Great stream today. Thank you so much, George. I appreciate the blessing, man. Thank you. MB says, that's how I found Marlon YouTube put him on the front page. Glad I found him. He's probably my most favorite content creator. Thank you so much, MB. So you found me on the recommended, or you found me on the homepage? Because sometimes YouTube be doing some weird things with the channel. But I'm thankful that you found your boy, man. Welcome to the family. I appreciate y'all. Y'all are like family, man. Says, don't forget to brush. Yeah. Okay, return. Yeah, you telling me how your breath smells. Yeah, anyway, next. It says, have you played Need for Speed with the 60 FPS 4K upgrade? No. Is it Hot Pursuit? No, I need to play it. How does it look? It says, let me ask you guys this. What I'm thinking is we're going to do a lot of gameplay on the channel moving forward. Once the bigger titles, or any titles for that matter, comes out on PS5 and Series X, I'm thinking maybe I should have a segment where I show you guys, like record like maybe a 10-minute video or something like that to show you guys how it looks on the LG. On the LG CX, because I have that LG CX back there. So I'm thinking maybe, we could do the gameplay live streams, but we can also do like 10-minute gameplay segments of these newer big AAA titles and show you how it looks on the LG CX with this new camera that I have. And the only downside is that this camera can only do 4K 30. You know what I'm saying? It can only do 4K 30, but still, I think that would just be dope to record off-screen gameplay of the PS5 or the Series X on the LG CX to show you how some of these newer titles are going to be looking like. I think that's just a great idea. Mortal Shell, yeah, it's a budget Demon Souls, even though some people say that it's not like Demon Souls. It's pretty decent. $29, you can't beat it for the price for what you... Could you try again? Oh, shut up. For the price, you can't beat that. Stardust killing it once again with another $5. Appreciate you, man. Appreciate you. It says, Marlon, you got to be Pokemon and other Twitch to get money. Throw out. Oh, Lord, have mercy. You something else, bro. You something else. Oh my God, Stardust, you something else, bro. Look, man, all you got to be is yourself. You know what I'm saying? All you got to be is yourself at the end of the day. And people will throw money at you. You know what I'm saying? Like, if they feel like you're worthy, people will throw money at you. If they feel like you're not worthy, then they're not going to throw money. But you ain't got to sell your soul or do any of that stuff. You know what I'm saying? Just be you at the end of the day. Be you. You know what I'm saying? Make quality content, be consistent, and be true to your audience. Don't be fake. And I think people will donate to you. You know what I'm saying? If they love you, well, that's one thing I always tell people. If people love you, they'll support you, period. If they don't love you, then go back out there and get your 9-to-5 job, which there's nothing wrong with that. But if people want you to do this full time, they'll spend their money on you. They'll support you because they're like, man, I want to see this girl. I want to see this guy succeed. So I'll throw a $20. I don't mind spending $100. Every once in a while, we'll get crazy donations. We get somebody dropping $2,000, $3,000, $100 here, $200. And I appreciate it because it helps me continue to do what I do. You know what I'm saying? Full time for you guys. This is my career. Imagine Sega is making a new console and call Dreamcast to, bruh. It'll be a wrap, bruh. I wish. It says, Marlon, it's all about being honest. Facts. Remember how hype we all were about PS5, and then a month pre-order dropped that night. Hey, I was hyped. Trust me, I was really, really hyped. Believe that. Says, I told you, laugh out loud. Now Siri is telling you, man, whatever, Craig, whatever, bruh. You know what? Whatever. Whatever. It says, who the heck would hate on a streamer that's apparent with his fans and best streaming quality as a small channel? Exactly. You'd be surprised. If you stay with it, you will find your audience. Facts. It's true. And that's what I've done. I stayed with it. I've been doing this for 6 years, guys. I was working at FedEx, okay, and doing YouTube at the same time. Okay, that's why I always tell people, if you don't learn anything else from me, don't put all your eggs in one basket. Try to have something else on the side. Try to have a side hustle so you can have proper cash flow coming in. You know what I'm saying? Like, and that's what I did. I was doing FedEx, and then when I got hurt and everything like that, you know, via an accident and messed up my back, I said, you know what? I built a sustainable business doing YouTube to where I can fall back on it. That's how you do that. You know what I'm saying? And like I said, the rest, you know, just came after me just being consistent and covering PlayStation. Now I've garnished that PlayStation fan base primarily to where it's like, I know what my core audience wants. I know what they look forward to. And that's why I try to build my content around that. Says, I wish you would stream Ghosts and Goblins for Switch. He says, your rage plays are funny. Oh Lord, you really want to get me upset, huh? Yeah, Space, don't worry about that, bro. You know you're gonna have a lot of people like that. Don't worry about that. Let them hate. He says, do you have more news on Kena Bridge of Spirits? No, I wish. They need to show more gameplay on that game. I cannot wait. August 24th can't come any quicker. He says, how is it going, man? Great stream as always. Jay Summers, what's going down, my guy? Appreciate the love and the support. He says, Marlon, you're the reason I managed to bag a PS5. Hey, let's go, man. I appreciate the love, man. Thank you. You know what I'm saying? It says most YouTubers don't even click the heart on the comments. Of course, they don't. They don't. You know what I'm saying? They don't. That's why I appreciate you guys, you know? It says, I thank God for each and every one of you guys. You know what I'm saying? That's why I put God first and everything last. I'm not perfect. I come short just like everybody else, but I work hard. You know what I'm saying? I got a family to take care of. I can't just sit around and play with my nose every single day and not do anything, man. I got to grind. You know what I'm saying? So this is my job. This is what I do full time. You know what I'm saying? This is how I survive. So yeah, man. You heard about the new Atari gaming console coming this year? Yeah, I seen it. They sent me some press stuff on it. It says, in my opinion, Starfield on PS5 around at the same time God of War and Zelda come to Xbox. Yeah, the crazy part is though, I think Starfield is just gonna be for Xbox, man, which is fine. You know, it says, trust me, that demand for PS5, wow, that was epic. Glad we all bagged a PS5 because of this guy streaming. Hey, thank you so much. I tried, man. Tried to get you guys excited and hyped for the PS5 and everything. Zane, what's going on? He says, will there be another gameplay? No, I'm going to probably take off today. Maybe another time. I'll probably do a straw poll and see what you guys would want. Yeah, real talk, King Mo, real talk, man. You got to hold your family down, you know what I'm saying? You got kids, man, you know what I'm saying? You got to think different, you know what I'm saying? You got to do what you got to do, you know what I'm saying? And take care of yours, you know what I'm saying? And put your family first. Watch Dogs Legion online. Honestly, I didn't really dig into Watch Dogs Legions like I should. But I'm probably just going to dig back into it. Let's see here. It says, Marlon, you are a kind streamer that's hard to find on YouTube. And I just want to say thank you for being you. I appreciate your fans. Hey, Flame, thank you so much. Thank you for being you and for being here, for supporting your boy, man. Appreciate you. You know what I'm saying? Tomorrow's stream as always, right? Yes. Tomorrow's stream as always. Your boy is going to be here, man. Around 2 p.m. It says, Marlon, do you know when is the next PS5 restock? No, I haven't really heard anything. I know Walmart had something recently, but keep checking every day. Keep checking Best Buy. Keep checking Walmart. Check PS5nowinstock.com. They keep up with like stocks and everything like that and everything. Just keep on that, you know. He says he's a gamer first. Please, bro, you got to stream a PS5 game. Looks so good. Have you played the free Final Fantasy VII remake? Actually, I need to clap myself up the head because yeah, I have Final Fantasy VII remake brand new in the box and didn't even really play it. I was supposed to play it on PS5, but I just been busy, man. Just been busy working for you guys. You know, I have some of these stuff that I bought and haven't been able to really do much, you know. It says, what about Ghostwire Tokyo? That an Bethesda game is going to be, yeah, Ghostwire Tokyo is time exclusive to PlayStation 5. So basically it's going to be, I think after 6 months or so, then it's going to go to Xbox because it's time exclusive before that whole deal. It says, I think you need to future proof yourself and get a part because less people because of unemployment. I understand that, which I do have a backup. I do have 2 channels, by the way. So yeah, I understand that. Let's see here. It says, you're awesome, dude. I love your calm and kind demeanor. It's great. It's greatly appreciated. By the way, any news on The Last of Us 2 factions? No. Thank you so much for saying that though, but no, nothing on Last of Us 2 factions yet. We do know that Naughty Dog is teasing something, but no, not as yet. I hope really soon. Here in Malaysia, we got restock from Sony the 3rd time with 2 stock only. Wow. Hey, shout outs to Malaysia. Kana says, GOAT. Thank you so much. Gabriel says, love your channel. I watch all the time. God bless, my friend. I appreciate you. Says, wow, you have the special edition, bro. Let's go. Says, Watch Dogs Legion character models are on the same level as Craig from Halo. Oh, Lord. Y'all are something else, man. Appreciate y'all, though, man. Seriously, thank y'all so much for the support. It says, did your back saying, oh, it's a wrap. It said, oh, Lord, have mercy. Sofa King, you something else, man. I love y'all, man. It says, Marlon, will Sony announce an event on July or August? I think somewhere up in there. June, somewhere up in there, you know? Yeah, before July, I would say. I would say probably like June, they might have another event, or who knows? Says, I like your PlayStation hat, PlayStation split. Hey, appreciate that, man. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. I appreciate you guys, man. Welcome back. Oh, you guys are funny as heck. It says, Marlon, are there members only giveaways? Yes, there are member only giveaways, and there are giveaways for regular subscribers as well, regular viewers. Stardust, you're the top stream donator, my guy. My guy's been crushing it today. Says, yeah, I got 230 games on my PS4, only beat 30 of them. Grinding for that paycheck comes first. Hey, Stardust, thank you, man. Thank you for the support, man. Appreciate that. TNB Direct says, yes, sir. What's up, man? How you doing? Says, your hairline said that's, oh, Lord. You know what? It's okay. I'm happy with my hairline. It's all right. My hairline is okay. Somebody says, Marlon thought me to cut the cringe. Hey, there you go. Space says, yeah, you will always have some amazing PlayStation gear, bro. Thank you so much. I try. I at least try, you know? It says, let's see here. It says, you are the only one who is streaming almost every day. Thank you, bro. I try. You know what I'm saying? A lot of channels don't stream every day, you know, so I try to do the best that I can for you guys. I appreciate you guys, man. I really, really do. It said, did you see Coming to America? No. It says, what about the Uncharted news? Basically, Nolan North, the voice of Nathan Drake, said that he haven't heard anything about Uncharted 5 being a thing. So yeah, that's pretty much what's going on with that. It says, Marlon, can I have a cut the cringe? Benny B says, Marlon, you might, says you may, let me see. He says, Marlon, you my nighttime game news channel here in Germany. I love gaming and I have what you do. The grind don't stop. The work don't stop. Hey, Benny B, you over there in Germany? Hey, let's go, man. We out here, bro. Appreciate the love and the support. Says we need to get Marlon to that 50K subs. He deserve it. Hey, real talk, man. So please share the channel around. You know, let everybody know. Tell a friend to tell a friend. Tell people to subscribe. We're trying to get to that 50K. Actually, by the end of this year, man, I would say 70,000 would be nice. You know what I'm saying? So if you guys can share the channel around, man, and get more people to tell your family members, tell more people to subscribe to the channel, yeah, that would be greatly appreciated. Like I said, the only way you will win is if your subscribers, you know what I'm saying, your fans want you to win, period. And more importantly, God. On unemployment, we are we getting $400 or $300 a week? I think it's $300 a week extra. Chris M says, I want a Series X, want new Uncharted game, be waited forever. Hey. Let's see here. Marlon really should be growing more. It's crazy. I know. It kind of slowed down after the PS5 came out. It kind of slowed down, but before the PS5 came out, bro, we was getting about 100 subs, 200 subs, 300 subs a day. Like, it's crazy. Hey, Annex, it says, you heard about a new Atari gaming console coming this year? You look it up and see it for you. Yeah. I've seen it. I've seen the press stuff. I've seen it. It says, hey, bro, how are you? I'm in Dubai from Morocco. What you think? I have a Series S. Thanks, bro. Hey, Series S is great, man. It's a very affordable next-gen console. And it can give you 1440p gaming, which I'm pretty sure you know about that. Not every single thing is going to be 1440p, but that's your ceiling. And so if that's all you can afford, man, welcome to next gen. You know what I'm saying? That's beautiful. Let's see here. It says, Marlon, I shared your channel to most of my friends because you deserve it. And I want to see you hit that 100K. Actually, 100,000 is the goal, the end goal that I have for the channel. Obviously, anything beyond 100K, I'll be happy for. And the reason why I want that is because I want that plaque, because I want to show my kids that anything that you work hard for and put your mind to career-wise, or anything that you're trying to achieve, is achievable. And so just by me having that plaque to show them that, listen, you can do this. If I can do this, you can do this. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes people just need to kind of see the evidence of your work in order for them to get on their grind and get on their hustle and get with the business. You know what I'm saying? So real talk, man. It says you got to switch up the content. Maybe do game reviews only. It says only your dedicated audience is watching at this point. It says which is why subcount. Yeah, pretty much, which I'm going to do. There's some things that I'm going to kind of do. Actually, there's really not a whole lot of games to review right now. Newer stuff, but hey, we're going to think about that. It says, come on, Dutch. Oh, Lord. Here you go. It says, which game console is going to be dominant this gen? It's going to be interesting, man. I think it's going to be a good gen. Jez Gaming, what's good, bro? How you doing? It says, which game console is going to... Okay, I already read that already. As an Xbox fan, I like your show. You give us news about all the consoles, even if you prefer Sony. I stopped watching King Thrash Gaming. He bashing Xbox day and night and doesn't talk about console news. Hey, listen, nothing towards those other guys, but let me tell you this right now. People are going to unsubscribe. See, you got to be careful. Yes, you can have an opinion, but you have to be careful with how your choice of words and how you say certain things, because people will unsubscribe. You see what I'm saying? Like, if you bashing a company, yes, I used to get critical with Xbox, but it's like, okay, you know what I'm saying? Now I'm in a spot now where I'm just like, you know what? It is what it is. I know what Xbox does, and all I can do is embrace it, because you have people that they love Xbox and they love Sony and they love Nintendo. And so you have to be in the middle. You can't just be sitting here bashing them and say, oh, they're trash and they're this and they're that. You kind of have to look at the good. See, like today, I was congratulating, Xbox for the Bethesda deal. I'm happy. I'm happy for Xbox. I have a Series X. I really want the games. I'm excited. You know what I'm saying? So you have to be careful, or else you're going to lose subs. You know what I'm saying? And all the work that you put in is going to be for nothing. If you can't grow, then it's kind of like, what's the point? Richard says, you're the best. Thank you so much, man. Just be honest and be truthful and just be in the middle. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't try to be too much of a fanboy, because if you be too much of a fanboy, you're gonna give the blind eye to the other company, and you never know who's watching your streams. I have tons of developers that look at the show and everything like that. So you have to be careful, because you never know who is watching. You know what I'm saying? It could be the Xbox exec watching your show to see, you know what? I want to send him something, but let me see how his show flow is, since that's what he does every day. You never know who is watching. So always try to be neutral and be honest with your audience, and just don't be biased. You know what I'm saying? Try to be unbiased. It says Marlon has said, God bless them and your family. Flame, thank you so much, man. I appreciate you, man. It says, can you do the Jamaican accent? Me no waffy top boti. It says, do you will stream Xbox event? Of course. I stream everything, man. Except for certain Nintendo stuff. I just can't get with certain of the Nintendo stuff. I used to cover Nintendo for years. A lot of you guys know that was what I was covering mainly, but I just outgrew a lot of those games that Nintendo does. You know, the Mario and the Zelda. I'll always love Zelda. There's certain exceptions to the rule, but most of Nintendo stuff is just I kind of outgrew it. You know what I'm saying? So PlayStation is really where my heart is. Like, their games really appeal to me more than Xbox. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's where I'm at. But I'll always love Nintendo and always cover Nintendo news. But like, most of the stuff that Nintendo does, it just, I outgrew it. Like, I'm just like, tired of this game, tired of Mario, tired of this, tired of that. But Nintendo will always have a special place in my heart. Let's see here. It says, Marlon, Dallas says, Marlon, you are one of the realest YouTubes I've seen, working hard like most YouTubes. Makes me want me to be a YouTuber like other YouTubers. They kind of boring, but you keep the crowd lively. Hey, I try to, man. Try to get y'all hype. You know what I'm saying? Try to get y'all hype, you know? So I appreciate y'all. It says, you are my favorite YouTube. Hey, Maria, thank you so much. Welcome aboard. I haven't seen you in it seems like you're brand new. If you're brand new, you know what to do. Click that subscribe button, Maria. Turn on that bell, man. Welcome to the family. I appreciate y'all. It says, do you think Xbox Series X is going to beat PS5? It's possible, considering with this Bethesda deal, considering with all the studios that they have, and they've learned their lesson, and they know that they need to be cranking out quality titles. Most definitely, man. Most definitely. But I appreciate y'all. Yeah, Nintendo Switch. Yeah, Nintendo Switch is lit, bro. Like I said, it's not a lot of the games that Nintendo does, like, it doesn't really appeal to me. Like Metroid, Zelda, you know, Smash, I kind of burn out on Smash, but Metroid and Zelda is like two of my favorites, you know what I'm saying? But not, and certain Mario titles, but I'm kind of tired of the Mario stuff now. It's just kind of like, you know. It says, put your paranoid dance on TikTok. Let's get Marlon going viral. Hey, I know. I was thinking about it, bro. You know what? I need to jump on TikTok, bro, and act silly, because I'm a goofball at heart. So says, this gen will be huge for all gamers. Facts, bro. Facts. You know what I'm saying? Most definitely facts. Says, give me your Series X because I can't find one. I know. Check the Microsoft store as much as possible, because they always be having stuff. Make sure you keep your eyes peeled on Best Buy and Target. You know what I'm saying? But stay away from Amazon, because sometimes Amazon, they don't, I don't know. It's kind of an iffy situation with Amazon and stuff. So you, generally speaking, you don't know what you're going to be getting, you know, but I appreciate you guys, man. I'm going to be heading out and everything like that. So one love and God bless, and, you know, keep it gaming, guys. I'll see you guys, man, tomorrow at 2 p.m. EST. Welcome new subscribers. I thank you guys so much for the tremendous support and everything like that. All right. So until next stream, guys, I appreciate y'all, man. Be blessed, be easy. Stay away from people, and keep your mask on, and put God first. All right. I love y'all. Be blessed. Be easy. Peace. Take care, guys. Have a blessed one. All right. Enjoy your family and your time. Peace. God bless, man. We out of here.